Shit. Can't change anything. Not allowed. All right. Yeah, looks good. All right. I suppose we should figure out what some of this mess is. He's gonna have to be bigger. All these guys are gonna have to be bigger. Tiny figures, but they need to be large tiny figures. We should probably spread out the legs here a bit more, get a bit more plat going on. No reason for him not to be man spreading. That is a goofy ass pose. And fluctuating light, always great. You just see it out of the corner of my eye. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too goofy. So, this is the thing. We got them on the same plane as Hawkstab here, who is not spread like doing the splits, but still keeping the same height, which doesn't quite add up. I feel like if the legs are spread out, we got to have the arms spread out a bit too. Hey, Mighty Geek. Good, because otherwise I'd have to learn how to color, and that's not going to happen if I can help it. Yeah. This is what is with this light? It's just flashing all over the place. I think we need something balanced on the other side here. Okay, this needs to be maybe a little bit closer. And let's turn that on, see if it balances it or if we end up getting nukes from it. I guess we'll find out. How's this looking? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Hey, Leafy, how's it going? What's up, okay? Good to see you, man. I guess we gotta... Been reading some more Liefeld, so I guess we gotta do the swoop going back over here and then crossing back over. That seems to be the way. And some... Coming in off the top. Sure. That makes more sense. For him to be facing towards us like he had to turn, yeah. And we'll have to figure out where Max Dreamus is in all this at some point. I think I've got to make her flying. I think that her standing here is a bit too placid. Hey, FP. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes, yeah. No, this is my shit. Did I remove a wrench? Oh yeah, no, it was gone for a second, wasn't it? That's weird. It's there now. No, I haven't touched anything. So whatever's going on, if anything happens, yeah, that's YouTube being YouTube, I think. Don't worry, I'm not stripping anybody of any powers. Hey Eric, how you doing, man? Like that? That's not bad. These long shots I feel like I can get away with making the hair even goofier than normal. Hey Brain, how you doing, buddy? I think we can get into the movie. We got enough people here. So we're doing Idiocracy today. Oh, let me make sure the volume is up all the way. It isn't either. Okay, that would explain why it was kind of quiet before. Hey Riz, how you doing, man?
As the 21st century began, human evolution was at a turning point. Natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest. A process which had once favored the noblest traits of man now began to favor different traits. Most science fiction...
I only saw this once and recently. Like, I think in the last year, actually.
But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite.
And it was like, yeah, no, that's a pretty good movie.
How did this happen? Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators to thin the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most and left the intelligent to become an endangered species.
Having kids is such an important decision.
You're just waiting for the right time. It's not something you want to rush into, obviously.
No way.
Oh, shit, I'm pregnant again!
I got too many damn kids. Thought you was on the pill or some shit.
Hell no!
What's the thinking?
Brittany! No, you... There's no way we could have a child now. Not with the market the way it is now.
No, that just wouldn't make any sense.
He don't care about you. Yeah, we're gonna...
Let's see here.
He likes over here.
Ain't nothing to me, baby.
Well, we finally decided to have children, and I'm not pointing fingers, but it's not going well.
And this is helping.
I'm just saying that...
Oh, thank you, Epi.
Maybe we should be willing
It's
to...
always me, right?
Not my sperm count.
Yeah! I'm gonna fuck all of y'all! Come on! T-Bone is lucky to be alive.
He attempted to jump a jet ski from a lake into a swimming pool and impaled his crotch on an iron gate. But thanks to recent advances in stem cell research and the fine work of Doctors Krinsky and Altschuler, Cleavon should regain full reproductive function.
Your hands on my junk.
Unfortunately, Trevor passed away from a heart attack while masturbating to produce sperm for artificial insemination. But I have some eggs frozen, so just as soon as the right guy comes along.
And so it went for generations, although few, if any, seem to notice. But in the year 2005, in a military base just outside of Washington, D.C., a simple Army librarian was unknowingly about to change the entire course of human history.
Hey, Bowers. This is Peterson, your new replacement.
My what? I'm getting replaced?
Yeah, they didn't tell you.
No.
Pretty close. I mean, that was part of the point when I started out. That's for sure. How you doing, John?
Good at what? Sitting on ass? No one ever comes in here.
Yeah, I know. It's perfect for me. No one bothers me. I can't screw up. If I can just stay in here another 8 years, I get my pension. I'm all set. Can you just get me out of this?
No way. Not this time. It's coming from high up.
Understand. Why? Every time Metzler says lead, follow, get out of here.
Yeah, when he says that, you're not supposed to choose get out of it. It's supposed to embarrass you into leading or at least following.
Just embarrass me.
Look, Joe, you don't have a choice. You're just going to have to follow. Like, follow me upstairs like now.
Right now? Shouldn't I train this guy?
I think he can figure out how to sit on his ass and watch TV all day. Let's go.
Gentlemen, meet Joe Bowers, our first subject for the human hibernation experiment. Now, as you know, throughout the years, many of our best pilots, soldiers, and military leaders often go their entire careers without ever seeing battle. With the human hibernation project, we will be able to save our best men, frozen in their prime, for use when they're needed most. Joe here is not one of our best men. Mr. Bowers was chosen primarily for how remarkably average he is. Extremely average in every category. Remarkable, truly. The most average person in our entire armed forces. Additionally, he has no family, is unmarried, is an only child, and both parents are deceased, making him an ideal candidate with no one to ask any nosy questions should something go wrong with the experiment. We had a little less luck in finding a female researcher's dream within our ranks, and were forced to look into the private sector. This is Rita. Like Joe, she has no immediate family. Rita agreed to participate in this experiment in exchange for dropping of certain criminal charges and a small fee. We did, however, have to come to an arrangement with her pimp, a gentleman who goes by the name Upgrade, which he spells thusly. With two D's, as he says,
Which he spells thusly.
Upgrade agreed to loan us Rita for exactly 1 year and keep quiet on the matter in exchange for certain leeways with the local authorities in running his pimp game. First, however, there was the difficult challenge of gaining his trust.
Collins, we skip the technicals, please.
Sure. Let me just finish. You see, a pimp's love is very different from that of a square.
Collins.
Fine. We'll move on. It is a fascinating world, though.
Jesus, Collins?
Anyway.
Hey, Cristiano, how's it going?
In which these two subjects are to be placed into a dry freeze for exactly 1 year is set to begin tomorrow. As you know, this is highly classified. However, if successful, we believe humans can be stored indefinitely.
That's kind of crazy, huh? What unit are you with?
I'm doing all right, thanks, man.
Private sector. Okay. So, what do you do?
A little of this, a little of that.
Wow, that's great. You know, I really envy people who can make a living that way. You know, doing a little of this.
It's a bit more common than, yeah, you might expect originally.
I had a neighbor, Glenn, who used to make chainsaw sculptures, and then he'd sell them at the flea market. Yeah. So, you an artist or something?
Yeah.
You do paintings or?
Yeah, paintings.
Okay, great.
Oh, I'm in BC, in Canada.
I don't know, just people and fruit and shit.
Well, must be great to be able to make a living doing something you love.
Yeah, well, it's not always respectful for me.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Me. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hey, no, you probably don't.
Hey, Holly, how's it going? Welcome back.
What's the matter?
Everybody didn't tell me they'd be putting me in no damn coffin with tubes and shit.
Don't worry about it. It'll be safe. Trust me. Who's upgrading?
He's my boyfriend. Now, how do you know this shit's safe?
These guys, they know what they're doing. Don't worry. They tested it on dogs and everything. What happens is the drugs will kick in, drift off to sleep, you'll wake up in an area, you'll be pain again. It'll be fine. Upgrade. That's an interesting name. Is he Dutch? Because I knew this Dutch exchange student. His name's Goodkraut. Okay, my niggas, we're almost set here. Just go ahead and lie down, relax. See you in a year.
The Human Hibernation Project was one of the Army's most ambitious experiments, and one of its most secretive. But it was not immune from human error. Soon after Cullen's arrest and the massive scandal that followed, the base was closed. It hadn't even been a year, and the entire project was simply forgotten. Things looked bleak for Joe, but they were even worse for mankind. As Joe and Rita lay dormant, the years passed, and mankind became stupider at a frightening rate.
Oh, yeah, we're probably going to be on this page for the entire day.
Had high hopes that genetic engineering would correct.
Because I go at an extremely slow pace right now.
But sadly, the greatest minds and resources were focused on conquering hair loss and prolonging erections. Meanwhile, the population exploded and intelligence continued to decline until humanity was incapable of solving even its most basic problems, like garbage, which had been stacked for centuries with no plan whatsoever, leading to the Great Garbage Avalanche of 2505, which would
Taking extremely long times to do anything.
that would change the world forever.
That's cool. That's, I mean, you know, that's always fun.
Thanks to the violence chair. It all knew how much belongs to. this Officer Collins.
Shut up!
Are we on base?
I'll base your ass on my fist. Base ass. Shut up.
I'm sorry, it's just, where am I?
Yeah, or just hire somebody to do it if I can get some cash together. Shouldn't be too bad to do at least the covers, you know. Nah, that's not good.
Yeah! Well, shut up!
Hey, Av, how's it going?
Unaware of what year it was, Joe wandered the streets desperate for help. But the English language had deteriorated into a hybrid of village,
I'm sure Rob is extremely skilled at throwing color on these. Yeah, absolutely.
But when he spoke,
Hey, OC, how you doing?
he sounded pompous and faggy to them.
Well, you know what? It's on my Instagram, man. If you wanna take a look at it, link should be in the description there. Well, I mean, they don't have to be. They can be by all means, but at least the cover obviously should be colored.
Hi, I was in an army experiment, and I'm not feeling so well. I think
Am I not enthused? What? I thought I was always enthused, man. Fucking just flying on adrenaline at all times. Here, hang on. I'll grab that page real quick.
Is this a hospital?
Diagnostic area on the right, and have a healthy day.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, so that is the previous page there, which is a lot of fun.
Excuse me. I think this might be Gatorade or something. I was just looking for some regular water.
Water?
Yeah,
You mean like in the toilet? What for?
just to drink.
You got hepatitis.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Oh, is someone not feeling well? Your illness is very important to us. Next, welcome to the Health Matters.
Hey, am I missing anything on this guy? Yeah, a little bit.
This one goes in your ear, and this one goes in your butt. Hang on a second. This one. This one goes in your mouth.
Come on!
Thank you for waiting. Dr. Lexus will be with you shortly.
Yeah, no, it was like I said, it was a lot of fun to do that one. Just seeing how much we can stretch things out, you know?
Hey! How's that hang, essay?
Oh, we got Justin Long in this too. I forgot about that.
Not so good, you know. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm seeing things. I think it might be because of these drugs the army put me on. But if you could just get me well enough to get back to base.
Right. Kick ass. Well, don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up. You talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded. What I do is just say, hey, yeah.
And I'm not gonna do it digitally. I've never done any digital art, so
Don't worry, Scott.
I could be wasting time learning how to do that, or I could just, you know, do my comic. I think I'll do that.
She's a pilot now.
I need for you to be serious for a second here, okay? I need help.
There's that fag talk we talked about. Alright, so that'll be this many dollars, And if you could just go ahead and like put your tattoo and shit.
No, I know. I mean, like, and hey, H channel, how's it going? Um, the series is always imagined to be in color for sure. The problem is, it's a lot of work to do that, you know,
Why come you don't have a tattoo?
or a lot of money, one of the two.
You're not understandable, are you?
Oh my god!
You're understandable.
Yeah, I know it would take too long. And I'm, I might be able to make it look almost as good as what I'm doing here. So, like, why do that when I can just draw it here and do it as well as I want to, right?
Joe had awakened to a world in crisis. The economy was in a state of deep neglect. A great dust bowl had ravaged food supplies, and the #1 movie in the country was called Ass. And that's all it was for 90 minutes. It won 8 Oscars that year, including Best Screenplay.
That's the thing. I mean, it's getting to a point now with just the physical stuff that I feel like I'm really enjoying where it's going, but
I didn't get any.
Thank you. Your account has been charged. Your balance is 0. Please come back when you can afford to make a purchase. Like sorry.
I don't know if I had shit, I forgot where I was in that in that point.
This should help you calm down.
Got stuck watching the movie.
Please come back when you can afford to make a purchase. Your kids are starving. Carl's Jr. believes no child should go hungry. You are an unfit mother. Your children will be placed in the custody of Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. Fuck you. I'm eating. Welcome to Carl's Jr. Would you like to try our
Oh my god, everybody's talking so much.
now with more
Is this particular individual the unfit mother?
Me? No.
Okay, this particular individual is unscannable.
I mean, either way works. I can, I scan them directly in.
Wait, okay, I was in an army experiment. Wait a second. There's the other pod from the army experiment. There was girls from the same experiment.
Yeah, that's nothing to bullshit, son.
Joe was arrested for not paying his hospital bill and not having his UPC tattoo. He would soon discover that in the future, justice was not only blind, but had become rather retarded as well.
Now, I'm fixing to commensurate this trial.
Oh, is this Stephen Root?
Don't
Fuck's
see
sake.
if we can come up with a better stuff in here. Now, since y'all say you ain't got no money, we have proprietarily obtained for you one of them court-appointed lawyers. So put your hands together and give it up for Rico Pendejo.
You're my lawyer?
Says here you robbed the hospital. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I'm not guilty.
That's not what the other lawyer said.
Listen, you gotta get me on the stand, okay? I can explain everything. We can take him to your house. We'll show him the problem that I came here.
Prosecutor, why do you think you done it? Okay, number 1, Your Honor. Just look at him.
He talks like a fire too.
Pete, we've got all this evidence how this guy didn't even pay at the hospital. And I heard that he doesn't even have his tattoo. I know, and I'm off. You gotta be shitting me. But check this out, man. Judge should be like, guilty. Peace.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that simple, but like, Sure. I mean, you can undo your mistakes, but you also end up, I don't know, in my opinion, everything ends up looking kind of similar and boring. Unless you, like, put a lot of time in, which I'm not really willing to do because I'm putting all that time in on my on the traditional style.
He interrupted me while I was watching. Oh my God! That is not okay! And I rushed my game!
Your Honor, I'm pretty sure we have a mistrial here, sir.
I'm gonna mistrial my foot up your ass, you don't shut up.
Please listen. Please listen. I didn't steal anything. I was part of an army
Joe stated his case logically and passionately, but his perceived effeminate voice only drew big gales of stupid laughter.
Yeah. No, it would take too long, and in the meantime, I wouldn't be drawing my comic. At least not in a way that I would be comfortable with anybody seeing it,
This profession was a lot easier when the world is populated by morons.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like how long before okay, I'm discovering new brush sizes, I'm discovering new filters, all this kind of stuff, and how much drawing am I doing in the meantime? That's okay. I don't need it. And it's just a glove I got, so I smudge a little bit less. It doesn't work super well, but it kind of helps to get me in the groove at least.
Look, can you wait a second, please? Yeah, baby. I can wait so good. Really? Think maybe you could wait a day?
I can wait 2 days.
Huh. That's good. Cause I charge by the hour.
Oh, yeah? We gonna be glad you waited, baby.
Thank you very much, young man. What the fuck? God damn, shit's changed in a year.
What are we doing here?
Okay, sir, we're engaged in procuring your tattoo.
Welcome to the Identity Processing Program of America. Please insert your forearm into the forearm receptacle. Thank you. Please speak your name as it appears on your current federal identity card. Document number G24LA.
I'm not sure.
You have entered the name Not Sure. Is this correct? Not sure.
No, it's not correct.
Thank you. Not is correct. Is sure correct?
No, it's not. My name is
Already
Joe.
confirmed. Your first name is not. Please confirm your last name. Sure.
My last name is not sure.
Thank you.
No, what I mean is,
Sure.
my name is
Confirmation
Joe.
is complete. Please wait while I tattoo your new identity on your arm.
Wait a second. Can we start over? Could I cancel this? Can we cancel this and just go back to the beginning? They're gonna test. Ow! Could I speak to your supervisor?
Please hold still for your photograph.
Yeah, we kind of all value. I mean, most of us on here, I think, value the traditional method a bit more than the digital method.
Okay, sir, now we will begin to proceed to obtain your IQ and aptitude tests.
What for?
Okay, sir, this is to figure out what your aptitude's good at.
There's that too, of course.
Job while you're being a particular individual in jail.
Hey, Matthew, how's it going?
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5.
Yeah, I was gonna use you as like an outlier there, but
Two?
Thank you.
that's the thing. I mean, you learn new techniques. It's a lot more fun that way. We're watching Idiocracy at popular request.
Elevator running slow. I bug your belly, girl, take my on a third floor, but I hold my hand. Lord, I'm trying to make you understand. Lord, you know what? They tell me.
Yeah, well, I put a lot of time into figuring out how to do traditional, so
Look at here, baby.
there's another thing is that it feels like if you
Joe used
switch to digital, you're, I don't know, giving up on parts of the skills you've learned, which would not be preferable.
You're in the wrong line, dumbass. Over there.
I'm sorry, I ain't being a big dumbass.
Sorry. Hey, let this dumbass through.
No, nah, no point either, because like, if you don't like the style they use, go find somebody else. Plenty of people do this drawing shit. There is that too.
You in here, so you're gonna have to stay in prison.
A lot of time I spent on each page, like a lot of time.
I was definitely in prison.
Whereas the best you can manage with
Got on my face and everything. Maybe check those files.
digital is, yeah, you've got like the digital image and that you can print off, but the print, I mean, you can print it off multiple times if you want. I really shouldn't be trying to make points when there's a movie playing right next to me. It's impossible for me to focus right now. Okay.
The Masturbation Network, keeping America baiting for 300 years. And now, Sweet Bang Tube.
Oh yeah, give me some. Cut me a piece. Oh, you just go away, baiting. Damn it. All right. Hey, get out of here. Hey, get out of here.
No, wait, listen. You let me, an innocent man, get thrown in jail.
So, shut up. You broke my house.
Hey, I could have you disbarred for what you did to me. Then maybe you'd go to jail for not having any money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Now look. Okay, here's the deal. I've been thinking. It's been 500 years. Someone has to.
Well, I mean, the previous page, that one there took, I don't know, I would guess probably 15, 16 hours.
Time machine for time travel. Do they have?
That was a fun one. I was just enjoying working on it the whole time.
No, that was too much to hope for.
No, they got a time machine.
They do?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can you get me back to 2005?
No, 15, 1-5.
Really expensive, and it breaks all the time because some smart guy made it a long time ago.
I don't care. Just get me there, okay?
Hey, Monty, how you doing, man?
Listen, I supersize with you, but didn't you go to jail for not having money?
How about this? You get me to the time machine, and when I get back, I open a safe.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, yeah.
That way, 500 years
The sticker to just, no.
billions.
We're all right being backward over here.
It'll be worth billions of dollars.
Thank you, come again.
I like money. How many billion?
Like 10.
Yeah, suck one. Time machine costs like 20.
Okay. 30, Frito. $30 billion.
30 billion. So if you gave me 30 billion and the time machine 20, what's the minus of 30 and 20?
It's 80, Frito. It's $80 billion. That's a mighty big minus, isn't it?
Yeah, I like money though. Police, open the door. We're looking for an escaped individual. This particular individual's name is not sure. He.
Hey, Fridge, how you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah, there's throwaway on the top and sword in the middle. A coat machine in the vicinity caught his tattoo. Seem to be heading for this particular.
House.
Okay, sir, we're coming in. No, you can't come in. Can't too. Oh, get my billions.
Oh, okay, one more thing up. We gotta go find this Frito first.
Is she banging?
Yeah, sure she is.
That wasn't really part of the deal.
Okay, I'll throw her another couple billion, all right?
I like money.
Okay, her pod's up here on the right. She shouldn't be too far away, I hope.
Yeah? So what are you gonna do? Because you've been charging me by the hour and it's been like 3 days.
Oh, yes. Oh, baby, so. Hey, you know what?
My favorite character I've made is probably Popo. What didn't intend it to be, but and that's the one who was. Do they really? I've never had a JW knock on my door. I know they have a presence out here. Popo was the subject of this page here, just because he's the loner gun-toting character who's all about vengeance, and there's just so many ways to make fun of that.
Wait a minute, you got cops after you?
Yeah.
And you made me get in the car? I got 2 strikes, asshole!
Rio, take it right here. Right. Into that dust storm. You must have just forgotten about us.
It's been 500 years? Oh, hell no. I'm like, you're gonna kill me. He gets down with a daily with his money.
So you owe your boyfriend money?
Well, yeah, he's sort of my manager, too. You know, he helps me sell the paintings and shit.
Look, Rita, you gotta understand that Upgrade's been dead for a long time.
Yeah, man, but you said there was a time machine, right?
Yeah, there's a time machine now that can take us back to the past, but there was no time machine back then, so...
I don't care where the time machine is, now, then, last week. He will find a way to come get his money.
Well, all I'm saying is you don't have to worry about it.
You know what? The last time you told me not to worry was 500 goddamn years ago when you were trying to tell me to get in some sort of tricked out army coffin.
Look, Rita, I don't know how this happened, okay, but I'm doing everything I can to get us back there, okay? I promise you.
You are harboring a fugitive by the name of Not Sure. Please.
Yeah, sure. If you want to tell us what you're working on, Matthew, that's fine.
Your passenger.
Oh, hell no. You know what? You gotta get him out of here. Right now.
If you don't have one of these, they're gonna throw you in jail. And trust me, you don't want to get thrown in the jails I got around here. I've been in them. They're bad. As bad as that sounds.
It's certainly been an idea, the Popo spin-off book. No, man, all our colors come from fucking maple sap.
Cab or something?
Too much work to get color going.
Oh, shit. That's your car.
Hell yeah!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hey, how much farther is it?
Like far.
You really go for a Starbucks, you know?
Yeah, well, I really don't think we have time for a hand job, so.
You don't seem too bright. Do you know where he's going?
Sure hope so. It's our only chance.
Who'd you hook up with this guy anyway?
It's my lawyer. And he's not a very good one either. Damn idiot.
There's a shuttle down in the Costco. Drop us right by the time machine.
Oh, look, one more thing. He thinks he's gonna get billions of dollars if he takes us there. So if he mentions anything about savings account, just play along, okay?
Yeah, what this time machine don't work.
Then I'll spend the rest of my life trying to fix it.
Welcome to Costco.
Yeah, if you want to like join
Welcome to Costco.
the Discord and post them up there, that's always cool, Ab.
Shuttle's down there in electronic. About an hour from here.
You're walking forever. You sure you know where you're going?
Yeah, I know this place is pretty good. I went to law school here.
Costco.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it myself. Luckily, my dad was involved in it. Right. Hey, come on, Joe. I already told you we don't like a hand job, but we don't have time for it.
Feel free. Link is in the Discord there. Wait, link is in the Discord. Link is in the description. There we go. Not always thinking too clearly.
Forgot time was about to.
Good toilet. Yeah, back that thing up. Hey, you mind if I pound on that, Joe?
What?
I like to have sex with chicks.
Yeah, I think everybody does, Frito.
Not like I do. Like when you get it like this sideways, and you're just like back here. So.
That's real good.
Oh yeah.
Stop, you're gonna get us caught.
Warning! Costco has detected a dangerous fugitive in aisle 16,702.
Hey, we're gonna read it. We can't just leave her here.
I don't care.
Wait a second. What are we gonna do? Wait, okay, I know. Here's what we do. We just go to the time machine, and when I get back...
Which spiel was that? the ending of the video spiel? I can do that. I have to pause it though. Otherwise it's going to distract me. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notifications so you know when the next one's coming out. Go over and subscribe on my Patreon. Gives you early access to everything I do, from the Blood Force stuff to the YouTube videos before they get uploaded to YouTube, as well as the Patreon. Oh shit, as well as some Patreon exclusive content. You can also follow me on my Instagram and DM me there for commissions, and you can join the Blood Force Discord server. Yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one, etc. There we go. Almost got it on the first try.
So I go back and I tell her not to do the experiment, then I won't have to do it either because she won't be here, then I won't have
I've considered just like taping that off, and you know, just loading it every time. But no, what's the point of that? Let's have a little bit of variation. It is kind of ASMR, isn't it?
Look, if you guys are taking me back to that jail, just go ahead and shoot me because there's no way. Ow! Fuck! Ow! 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 Ow!
What?
Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh. I can see that you joined.
What is this?
Okay, sir. This is the way out.
There we go.
I'm at the White House.
What?
So it's AP.
It turned out the results of Joe's IQ test had caught the attention of the highest levels of government.
No, I have not colored the comics. I have like color studies of the characters so that I at least know what they're supposed to look like for if I ever do get the covers colored. But
Even smarter than President Camacho. That's how come he's making you Secretary of Interior. Okay.
that's the only attempt I've done at coloring anything.
Secretary of Energy.
You won a contest, got to be a cabinet member. I'm the Secretary of State. Brought to you by Carl Jr.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because they pay me every time I do. It's a really good way to make money. I'm so smart, why don't you know that? The Secretary of Defense.
Me, mid-40s.
Funbags over there is the Attorney General.
And that's Secretary of Education.
It's kind of stupid, but President Camacho's stepbrother still does a pretty good job, right?
No, I think there's been some kind of mistake because the test I took was real easy. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Okay? Okay, even if that were true, I can't be the Secretary of the Interior. I don't even know what it is.
Better find out.
Yeah, President Camacho.
I gotta take care of some business, babe. So I need y'all to wait out.
But that's pretty common with the crew that we got here. Just a lot of guys in their 40s.
President of the United States had called a special summit.
So what happens when you get your 90s comics group going on.
Smart. No.
I'm sure your head would be bigger. Damn. You look like a peanut. Let's get you sworn in.
Neither Marvel or DC. How's it going, Nova? Blood Force. It's the only comic that's interesting.
Chill out. Shit. I know shit's bad with all that starving bullshit and the dust storms and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
That's what you said last time, dipshit. I got a solution. You're a dick. South Carolina, what's up?
All right. I have read next to no Marvel or DC comics in the last 20 years, so, you know,
That's what I thought.
I'll take your word for it.
Now, I understand everyone's shit's emotional right now, but listen up. I got a 3-point plan to fix everything. Number one, we got this guy not sure. Number two, he's got a higher IQ than any man alive. And number three, he's gonna fix everything. I give you my word as president. He'll fix the problems with all the dead crops. He's gonna make them grow again. And that ain't all.
Well, I mean, the problem with the movies is that people are getting bored with them. So they're just getting a little desperate for, you know, what's the new code? Something's wrong with the code for how we get people to watch the movies. We got to change things up, I guess. I'll check it out later, Matthew.
President Camacho stood before the world and promised everyone that Joe would solve all their problems. He would not only end the Dust Bowl and heal the economy, but he would cure acne and car sickness as well. And if he didn't, President Camacho made another promise. He would kick Joe's smart balls all the way up to the roof of his smart mouth, and then he would throw his brainy ass back in jail.
Guy's got some crazy freaking triceps.
I should be honest with you, Mr. President. I don't know how to be Secretary of anything. I mean, I've never even voted, actually. I don't know what the Secretary of the Interior even is.
Come on, Scro. Don't be a pussy. Beats jail, don't it? Besides, you do a kick-ass job. You got a full presidential pardon. No jail time.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah. Now give me a beer. And get you one, too. Shit! Hold on, Lotto!
Well, that's the thing. They can't do the original characters anymore, right? Because I mean, the actors all got old. You know, I mean, you can.
Okay.
So you can keep doing the characters, but there's some cognitive dissonance there.
Oh, okay, great.
If every single one of them looks different, so it's like, okay, well, if we just do the reboot thing, that kind of makes up for it, right?
So I'll be right back.
There's sense behind it, but it's not working because like nobody gives a shit anymore because you're combining, you know, everybody's been invested in the old characters for so long, and they were getting bored with them anyway. And then so if you cut out the old characters, then it's like, oh, okay, well, I have no reason whatsoever to watch this shit anymore. I think we're a little early still in the AI thing, are we not? Like we're getting close, but probably not while guys are still living.
I just need you to tell me how to get the time machine.
Oh, that's easy. Well, you go down by the museum and stuff. It's like by the museum, sort of, but actually not really. More like on the street. You go. Wait, let me start over. Wait, you know where the time machine is?
Hey, just draw me a map, okay? You still want the money?
Oh, if I had some money and a room at the White House, I would be like, it's mine.
Listen, cut it out. I told these people that you're smart, okay? So act smart.
Smart like you.
Oh, I gotta go to the machine. I wanna go home. I don't
so?
Shit, I thought there was two of you.
Always have what?
Okay, let's go take a look at those crops, especially the ones, you know, out around the museum area. All right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's to cut down on the smudging.
Lead, follow, get out of the way. All right?
Whoa, did you just make that up?
Yes, I did. Now look, I also need help finding this girl named Rita, like immediately, and Frida will give you.
I don't think that has as much to do with it as you think, because I mean, you know, the fans just aren't there in big enough numbers.
Integral.
It doesn't make up enough of the audience for it to matter, because they're, you know, if they just wanted to please the fans, for one thing, it's not going to happen, because everybody's got a different opinion on what would make whichever character good. But it still would make up like a tiny amount of the market. You're not getting billions off of comic fans.
But first,
So you got to make it all as lowest common denominator as possible, right? Not familiar with Electric State.
Yeah, it sucks pretty bad. Frida, why don't you come over here and take a look at this? Come on, hustle over here, buddy. I want to figure this out. See, just not a lot of moisture.
All right, okay. Well, you know, I'll be here still in at least 2 hours.
yo, Mr. Secretary, not sure. They found that whore you wanted.
Hey, that may be how you refer to women in the future, but come on.
No, sir. Turns out she charged some guy a lot of money and didn't put out. Don't worry, though. We'll get her out on a work release whoring license as long as you're doing her.
Hands on me. What you think I'm gonna do? Run through the field? What the fuck are y'all staring at? Y'all?
Not
Okay.
sure, ma'am. Secretary, not sure.
Secretary of what?
Hey, would you guys mind if we had a little moment together? Alone? You know, in the bushes?
Hey, you want us to come along and make sure she puts out?
No thanks, I can handle it. Yeah.
I thought you was in jail. How'd you get to be the Secretary of Interior?
Just keep walking, I'll explain everything.
All right. So it's Electric State. Is that the? Okay. I'll try and remember that.
Get ready to run. What? Oh, God damn it. Way to go, Frito.
Oh.
You know what? Just make a run for it anyways. We'll ask for directions on the way.
No, wait, man. I spent the last 2 days looking for her. Today needs to be found.
Damn it, I can't go back to jail, and I sure as hell can't solve all these problems.
Well, all I know is I better find an upgrade before it finds me.
Listen to me. Upgrade cannot find you, okay? It's impossible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And even if Upgrade could somehow magically travel through time...
Oh, right. The shit. I forgot the chords on the back, but that doesn't even matter now at this point.
So don't worry, you're safe.
I mean, if you want to talk about your ideas, Matthew, that's fine, but I'm not going to be reading too closely because I'm trying to, you know, do the artwork.
Seriously think about couples counseling, okay? And you should also think about maybe finding an art manager who's not also your boyfriend.
Hey! She not putting out?
No, she is. We already did it.
Yeah. He was great.
Okay. Hey, a couple of us guys were wondering, we go family style on her.
Yeah, probably not right now. We should focus on the crops, so let's get back to work. Maybe later. What the hell is this? Tastes like Gatorade. Is that Rondo stuff? They're watering crops with a sports drink?
Rondo the Thirst Mutilator had come to replace water virtually everywhere. Water, the basic component of all life, had been deemed a threat to Rondo's profit margin. The solution came during the budget crisis of 2330, when the Brondo Corporation simply bought the FDA and the FCC, enabling them to say, do, and sell anything they wanted. Joe didn't know any of this, but he did see a problem that he might actually be able to solve. With his options running out, Joe took a bold step. He would not get out of the way. This time, he would lead.
For the last time, I'm pretty sure what's killing the crops is this Brondo stuff.
But Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is that you
So
want
electric
us to
state,
put
I'll put that up here so I
water
don't
on
forget
crops.
it quite
Yes.
as well,
Water. Like out the
quite as
toilet.
easily.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be out of the toilet, but yeah, that's
All
the
right.
idea.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Okay, look. The plants aren't growing, so I'm pretty sure that the Brondo's not working. Now, I'm no botanist, but I do know that if you put water on plants, they grow.
Well, I've never seen no plants grow out of no toilet.
Yeah, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, look, you want to solve this problem, I want to get my pardon, so why don't we just try it, okay? And not worry about what plants crave.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? Do you even know?
It's what they used to make Brondo.
Yeah, but why did they use them to make Brondo?
Because Ronald's got electrolytes.
After several hours, Joe finally gave up on logic and reason and simply told the cabinet that he could talk to plants and that they wanted water. He made believers out of everyone. Joe didn't know it, but the beloved electrolytes were salts that had been building up in the topsoil over the decades, killing plants and leading to the Dust Bowl. As Secretary of the Interior, Joe ordered all crops to be switched to water, promising that over time, plants would grow and the Dust Bowl would end. He was on the fast track to a full presidential pardon, or so it seemed.
Hope something grows fast.
Yeah, so we can haul our ass back home. Man, you don't think those people would have starved to death?
No, I mean, how did the world ever get like this? You know things are bad when they're coming to me for answers. It's a weird feeling being smarter than everyone. Not used to it.
Yeah, me neither. You think Einstein walked around thinking everyone was a bunch of dumb shits?
I hadn't thought of that.
Now you know why he built that bomb.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, listen. Those cops.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry.
No. They said that you got me a pardon. You know, if you hadn't done that, I'd still be in jail right now, so. I guess I.
Oh, that's not necessary. Why we? Oh, because of this, right? Shit.
You know, you don't have to sleep on the floor if you don't want to.
No, I'm all right. Yeah. Besides, Joe, I don't think Upgrade would be too happy about that. You in bed with a stranger? No.
Yeah, it hasn't been. Well, I mean, I'll use them for larger stuff.
Given enough time, Joe's plan might have worked. But when the Brondo stock suddenly dropped to zero, leaving half the population unemployed, dumb, angry mobs took...
And I'm running out of the softer Tombow brushes now. Like this one's running out of ink, so I've got to go to the hard tips, which doesn't really. It's not good for filling, but.
How come nobody finds Brondo the thirst mutilator?
Ah, shit. Half the country works for Brondo.
Not anymore. The stock has dropped to zero, and the computer did that auto layoff thing to everybody. We're all unemployed.
That makes me how many suck?
Why is this happening?
I think it's because we switched to water, but
This is all your fault.
Yeah, this is your fault. This shit started happening when we switched to water.
I haven't ordered any more
But it's Secretary not
of the soft tips. No, and I'm not sure if I can get them right now.
pulls down his pants and prepares to lower its ass on Not Shore's head. It will be Daddy Justice who will be crapping on him this time.
We now go live to Vice Channel correspondent for Micah Davis at the Extreme Court with highlights on today's trial.
Thank you, Velveeta. Well, it started off boring and slow, with Not Sure trying to bullshit everyone with a bunch of smart talk. Blah, 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 you gotta believe me. That part of the trial sucked. But then the Chief J just went off. He said, man, whatever, the guy's guilty as shit. We all know that. And he sentenced his ass to one...
No, I don't. Is there another postal strike? I don't think there is, but I haven't heard of anything.
What nice? Doesn't sound so bad.
Not so bad, huh? Here's some highlights from last week's rehabilitation. And who could forget that wonderful finish by rehab officer Tylenol Jones? And tomorrow night looks even more better. Word is that Beef Supreme himself might come out of retirement.
Wow. Thank you for Micah.
Who plays Beef Supreme in this?
You think you can escape again? Like you did last time?
No, they pretty much fixed that.
Oh.
They chained me to a big rock. Look, Frida, get Frito. Get him to take you back to the time machine without me. Don't wait.
Oh. You could have split on me before, but you didn't.
Look, you want to pay me back? Just go back, okay? Tell people to read books. Tell people to stay in school. You know, tell people to just use their brains or something. You know, I think maybe the world got like this because of people like me. I never did anything with my life. At least you were an artist. So just go back and...
Let's see here. I need a bit of ink.
And Rita, whatever you do, keep painting, okay?
Good luck, Joe.
Okay, that's 5 down and 1 more to go. Are you ready for a monster truck pulled to the dead? Give it up for the guitar. Okay, we're gonna do this shit, but first, to meet us in the natural anthem, the star of Out of My Balls, Cornell Chavez!
Oh, that's very liquidy. We need to let that breathe for a minute. Okay, never mind.
So, my car's out front whenever you want me to take you to a time machine. Yeah. That's real bummer about Joe, huh? Yeah. Paul, can you turn this up? I love rehabilitation.
No, brain kind of goes in and out. It's fine.
You get a truck too, right? Yeah. Here it comes.
Just the usual. Drawing a bunch of dudes. Going a little bit faster than I thought I might. So that's all right.
Everybody guessed this is how I was gonna die.
Are you ready for some car action? Yeah.
Can you watch this?
This is gonna be so sad. I hope I don't cry.
Shit! Frito, come here, look! He was right, the water, it worked! Frito, can you get me over there?
Yes.
Oh, you fucking moron, to the rehabilitation place!
Okay. This way.
Yeah. Come on, Frito, hurry!
Everybody came here before. The only undefeated officer ever in history. Coming out of retirement just to pound Nutshaw's ass. Driving the biggest, hugest correction vehicle ever built in history. Bigger than the Bulldozer. Bigger than the S-Blaster. Bigger and huger than anything ever before in history. The brand new S-Dozer. Give it up for Big Supreme.
I think Brain was a little busy checking up on his own pens.
Shit, I think it was too big, huh? We seem to be experimenting some technological differences.
Frito, look! It's working everywhere!
Shit, that's a big pile of rocks. Hey! Oh, okay. Shit, stop. We're gonna start without being supreme. Next on rehabilitation.
I kind of, I suppose. How's it going, Nikolai? I mean, I am still doing them on an issue by issue basis, but we're getting closer to the end of the 6-issue arc, so yeah, it's getting to the point where it's almost an entire graphic novel.
You gotta stop this thing, he just sprayed him in the water! We got some guys on the way here, they're growing!
I didn't see no problem.
Did he win?
Uh-oh. Look.
All right, Holly. Well, you know, good to see you.
Hey, Frito! Frito, you remember those crops beside the road right by the Starbucks? Hey. Wanna make some money?
I like money.
The maze screen is mounted.
No, I don't really use tech pencils. I just use regular mechanical pencil with a, I think it's a 2B, no, not 2H lead rather.
Frito, hurry.
Can't believe you like money, too. We should hang out. But we're free.
Hey, hang on, I should get the original drawing of this back up. So remember vaguely what it looks like.
Behind the truck! Behind the truck, stupid!
Look. Shit. That's a good deal. Phone. I got a bunch of money too. That was the score.
You think it was a lot better?
Yeah, probably.
So you like money, man, Zach? You're tripping me out.
What the fuck?
Hold on, okay? Everyone, just take it easy, okay? Can I just say something here? I don't even know what I'm guilty of here. I never said that I was the smartest person on earth. You people did. I didn't know that you'd lose your jobs and all your money, and I'm very sorry that
All right.
happened. But I'm
I mean, that sounds interesting.
if you put water on the crops, it might actually... No, it will work. I promise you. You just have to believe me. I just wanted to help you, that's all. So, you can try and shoot me, you can try and run me over, whatever. But I just want you to ask yourselves one question first. Do you really want to live in a world where you try to blow up the one person that's trying to help you? Hold on, just hold on.
Man, that was great. Hey, was I wearing pants while I was there?
Shit. What do I look like? A pants goblin?
Wait, this reminds me of something. Read Bill, three half away.
Hey, Afro, how you doing, buddy?
Why you keep trying to read that word? You a fag?
Bag your face. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
This guy just got his ass apart.
Hey, Kumar. I'm not working for anybody. Unless you want to count the insurance agency I work for.
Rita, I mean, I don't know what to say. Well, you saved my life. No one's ever done anything like that for me.
Yeah, well, now you were looking out for the whole world, so you know.
All right, let's take a break from this fucking
Thanks.
ship thing. I hate drawing this thing. I hate it so much.
Even though these people tried to kill me, you know, I think I'm
All right, enjoy, Matthew. Let's do a little bit of something else.
Just,
Ah, no nails. Fuck, I clipped them all just before this.
Oh man, I really love your show.
Thank you so much.
Joe, I'm not going.
What?
I had some pretty bad habits back there that I don't want to fall into again. Maybe it's time I got a new start. Besides, they offered me a pretty good job at Starbucks here. I'm gonna be a CEO.
At Starbucks?
Yeah.
You're still gonna paint though, right?
Yeah. Sure.
I guess this is goodbye.
I got a couple presidential decrees to make. Not sure. Get your ass up here, wherever you is. Get a peanut head up there. Yo, I have decided to make this man the man who solves all our problems. I have decided to make him my new boss.
Oop, shit.
Thanks. That's real cool of you, sir, but I can't accept it. What? You know, I gotta get home.
We still got all these problems.
Look, you're just gonna have to solve them yourselves.
How?
Well, think about it. You're just gonna have to figure it out. Like we did with the crops.
But how are we gonna figure out about the garbage ambulances and some comedy?
Now, what about the nuclear reactor in Florida? It's broken, leaking.
Yeah, I'm starting to really enjoy doing the hair on these guys, which is not something that was the case before.
Georgia's in Florida. Dumbass.
Hey, I don't know. Let's put toilet water on it. Huh?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Come on, Otto. Hey, you can't leave. Whatever happened to all that leave, follow, get out of the way shit?
Guess I just can't get out of the way anymore, can I? You know what? Forget about the time machine.
That ride sucks anyway.
Right?
Welcome to the time machine. We are going to take you back, first to the year 1939, when Charlie Chaplin and his evil Nazi regime enslaved Europe and tried to take over the world.
So you knew this thing was just a ride the whole time?
Yeah. You thought you could really travel through time, huh?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah. You're the smartest guy in the world. You're pretty dumb sometimes.
So why didn't you tell us?
Because I like money. I'm sorry.
But if it's not a real time machine, there wouldn't have been any money. Because I can't go back in time and open a savings account.
Yeah.
Don't want to.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, I guess we're stuck here.
But then an even greater force emerged. The and the un-Nazi'd the world forever.
And so, after serving a short term as vice president, Joe was elected the president of America. Frito became vice president, and Rita, the former prostitute, became first lady.
Today I step into the shoes of a great man. A man by the name of Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho.
Under President Not Sure's leadership, a new era dawned.
There was a time in this country when smart people were considered cool. Well, maybe not cool, but smart people did things like build ships and pyramids, and they even went to the moon. And there was a time in this country, a long time ago, when reading wasn't just for fags, and neither was writing. People wrote books and movies that had stories, so you cared whose ass it was and why it was farting, and I believe that time can come again.
Let's see here.
President Frito took 8 wives and had a total of 32 kids. 32 of the dumbest kids ever to walk the earth. Okay, so maybe Joe didn't save mankind, but he got the ball rolling. And that's pretty good for an average guy.
All right. So, got a couple of ways we can go for the follow-up movie. I believe we were discussing Balls of Fury before, but not sure if everybody's feeling it today. And I did download Out of Sight before to follow up Jackie Brown. Then Jackie Brown went way too goddamn long. Now we're going to need to make this the violence channel. It's got its moments. It's not trying to be like make a huge statement other than, we're all kind of fucked, but that's just how it goes. Yeah, you went back and watched all of the Deathmate videos, didn't you, Afro? It's funny because I don't think I'd read them all. I'd read a couple before doing the videos. I'm not sure if I ever read red or yellow. Definitely not yellow. I think we can ease up on the. I'm kind of feeling Out of Sight today. I think. I remember that being good. I guess we'll see. Been a long time. 1998. Interesting time for soundtracks. Where every movie kind of sounded the same. Well, then it sounds like you learned more than I did. There was no plot to Deathmate as far as I could tell. Starting with George Clooney, we are too. Yeah, Red was completely pointless. It was funny finding out that Prophet had absolutely zero role in the entire Deathmate storyline. He just kind of sat on the sideline looking confused. I put on Out of Sight. I think Balls of Fury would have been a bit too much after Idiocracy. Were they though? I'm pretty sure I think it's just that Valiant and Image were on different wavelengths for when the Deathmate crossover should take place. Because they didn't talk at all. Just okay, we'll do stuff, and you guys do stuff, and we'll see how the stuff matches up.
the second drawer and then the one over there underneath the money. Is it? Come on, man. Key's right there next to it. There you go. No bills off the bottom of the drawer.
Do I backlight Hawkstab here? I think maybe. Keep it a bit more interesting.
Just smile, Loretta, so you don't look like you're being held up. You got a very pretty smile. 23 and 20.
We're doing the volume on this.
I had to give my partner a sign, and that's good. Now he's going to wait 30 seconds until I'm out of the building, make sure you haven't stopped the alarm. If you have, he's going to shoot you, Mr. Quinn, in between the eyes. Okay? Well, I think that'll do it, Loretta. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hey. It's cute, isn't she?
Yeah, seems very nice. Who's that?
Yeah, the charming bank robber. Yeah, I think it's just that nobody communicated with when it was supposed to be taking place. Valiant was thinking present day. Only, changed it around. Image was thinking post-apocalyptic. And I mean, the Image books didn't have anything to do with where the story went anyway. Black and Red had absolutely nothing to do with it. Oh, hey, Lee, how's it going, man? Hate to tell you, man, but you missed Idiocracy. It was loud and distracting. Yeah, sorry, buddy. How it goes sometimes, I mean, you can always just watch it again, but it's never as good a viewing experience hearing it in the background on here, because I'm, every once in a while talking over it, and you still can't even see what's going on. Union was in black. That's the only thing that carried over. And I mean, it's not like he had to do something to get to black. He just, he escaped finally. Oh, yes, Onion. And we had people unsure if I was not aware that that's not how you pronounce union. Or union. That was it, union. Hey, Beast Boy. Yeah, no, I'm drawing some pages here.
Look out for me. Let me run off work detail.
Okay. How many going out?
I guess 6.
When?
Tonight?
You know who they are?
Yes, I do, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. Meet me in the chapel before lockdown. Okay?
If I recall, yeah, saying union started as a mistake, and it's like, that's hilarious. I gotta call him that forever. Except I haven't had any reason to look at anything by Union since then, or featuring Union.
What do you think that? I saw you running this morning. Seeing your routine in case anybody happened to notice. You only did a couple of miles instead of your usual 5. Saving yourself for the big event. Rather than finish ahead of schedule.
Mira, you see those posts out there? Putting up another fence about 15 feet past the fence. That's all.
I'm not putting on Neil Breen. I'm sorry. I'm good. Don't need to see no fateful findings or no double down. None of them shits. And yes, this is a comic I've been putting on. I've been drawing for the last couple of years.
You send me a postcard.
Dr. Lacey speaking.
There were a couple.
Yeah, I'll accept.
And I, just put on the
Hey, bank robber. Hey, want some advice? Next time, keep the engine running.
the Bad Rock Violator one where I got to replay the clip from Extreme Sacrifice 2. That was fun.
They changed the date. It's tonight at 6:30.
Didn't you tell me one time calls aren't monitored?
I said not as a rule.
All right, so why don't you just come right out and tell me what you're talking about?
Listen to Miss Smarty Mouth out there in the free world.
Oh, yeah, what's free about it? I'm looking for work.
Yeah, what about Mandrake the Magician?
Emil the Amazing, huh? You fired me. Hired a younger girl, a redhead.
Adele, the reason I'm calling, they changed the date.
Oh.
It is tonight at 6:30. It's like a few hours.
Okay.
Buddy, you tell
All
Buddy.
right, and the guy driving the other car?
What are you talking about?
Well, seeing as you have so much luck with cars, Buddy thought it might be better to bring two, you know? He got this guy who says you know from Lompoc, Glenn somebody.
Glenn Michaels.
Uh-huh, that's him. Yeah, Buddy said Glenn thinks you guys are real cool.
Adele,
Yeah.
you tell Buddy I see Glenn Michaels wearing his sunglasses. I want to step on him. I not even take them off first.
Okay, honey, I'll sure do that. And you try not to get shot. Bye.
No, I agree. Alan Moore writing Violator is the only time Violator has ever been interesting. Where he's just a smartass.
Here, man, let me help you with these. Beautiful young lady like you shouldn't be carrying groceries. Let a man do that for you.
The Church of Gort. Yeah, that's with like oh shit, what's her name? Robo Girl. I can't remember her name now. Ladytron. There we go.
I'll just take your car.
I did well, since you've been going through some of my older stuff there, Afro, you might want to check out the video I did on Violator #1. It's a fun book. It's 3 issues. I only did the first one, but yeah, no, he's got a great sense of humor. Oh, fucking Dennis Farina's in this too. Of course he is. He's got to be in everything that ever Elmore Leonard ever adapted. Dude's great. Can't complain about it. Yeah, Jim Lee created Wildcats, and then he didn't, he drew a few issues of it and decided he was done. Never really wrote it. And hired out other people to do it for him. Because he was making way more money to justify, to require him to keep drawing comics. So why would he keep drawing comics, right? Oh, is Dennis Farina actually playing a cop in this one? Good shit. Doesn't usually get to do that.
Cowboy cop who drinks too much and cheats on his wife. That's how those hot shots are, all of them.
I really gotta go.
Oh yeah, man! I've done videos on every issue of Wildcats up to number 19. So if you want to see how that progressed, you can always go back and watch those. Yeah, and I mean, Dennis Farina, from what I understand, was a cop who decided to get into acting. Unless I'm just going Arlie Ermy on everything. Might be the case.
Where's the tunnel come out?
see nothing. Keep watching.
No, he just. Oh, wait. 18 years in the Chicago Police Department, during which he advanced from patrolman to detective. But he wanted to be a doctor when he was young, too. Yeah, I got that right. Good shit. Who watches The Watchmen? I assume you mean the show when you're not just quoting the saying. And I believe the answer is not too many.
The line is busy. Would you like it voicemail?
No, forget it. I'll call back later.
And young, not quite as confident Jennifer Lopez. It's a weird thing to see.
Wait a minute.
I always try to ink in black. I'm not very good at setting up my ink, though. I mean, I know there's ways that you can do it so that, you know, it gets thicker, it gets more black. You know, I'm actually going to go grab a quick break, if that's cool. Use a smoke. Been like 2 hours. I'll be right back there. Hang on. Unless there's something I want to look into. All right, be right back.
That's right. Look, see out the road face. What the hell you think happened, you jackass? You're in a jailbreak. Cuban's out in the cave. Point that thing at me. Hey, buddy.
It's okay, we're the good guys.
What are you doing here?
Hey, up. All right. Girl, what do you do for a living? Track the shotgun.
I'm a federal marshal and you're under arrest.
Hey, quite all the access out here, otherwise somebody left the store.
Why don't we talk about this later?
Come in. Let's go. All right. Hey.
Have a little more room.
Nelly? Shit, me everywhere. Handcuffs in here. Look at this can.
It's for your breath. You could use it. Squirt some in your mouth.
Devil has made me. Hey. Where's your gun? Pistol.
In my bag in the car.
Boy, it's stunk in there.
I believe it. You're ruining a $900 suit my dad gave me.
Yeah, it went great with that 12 gauge, too. Ooh, someone like you become a federal marshal.
The idea of going after guys like you appealed to me.
So is that? Guys like me? Let me tell you something, even though I've been celibate lately, I gotta force myself on you. I've done that in my life.
You wouldn't have time anyway. We come to a roadblock, they run the car and find out in about 5 seconds who it belongs
That's
to.
if they get set up in time, which I doubt. If they do, we'll be looking for a bunch of little Latin fellas. A big black guy driving the floor.
You must be quite a pal. Risk his own ass like this.
Buddy? Yeah, he's a good guy. Back when we jailed together, we used to call his sister every week without fail. She's a born-again Christian. You know, she does bookkeeping for a televangelist. You call her up, you confess his sins, you tell her whatever bank he happened to rob at the time.
Buddy, that his given name.
One I gave him, yeah.
So what's your name? Be in the paper tomorrow anyway.
Jack Foley. Probably heard of me.
Why are you famous?
Time I was convicted in California, the FBI told me that I robbed more banks than anybody in the computer.
How many was that?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. Started when I was 18 years old. Driving for my Uncle Cully and his partner Castle.
So basically you're saying you spent half your life in prison.
Basically, I go back, I do 30 years, no time off. Can you imagine looking at that?
I don't have to. I don't rob banks.
You don't seem all that scared.
Of course I am.
I act like it.
What do you want me to do? Scream? Wouldn't help much anyway. No, I'm just gonna sit here, take it easy, and wait for you to screw up.
Not like my ex-wife.
You were married?
Just for about a year, for taking a few days. It's not like we didn't get along, we had fun, we just didn't have that thing, or that, spark, gotta have that. Still talk.
Sure. This is not gonna end well. These things never do.
Turns out I get shot like a dog, it's gonna be in the street, none of a goddamn fence.
You must really see yourself as some kind of Clyde Barrow.
I mean, a Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
The part in the movie where they get shot, and it's one Beatty and Faye Dunaway. Yeah. I like her in that movie about TV.
Yeah, she was good.
And the guy says he's not gonna take more shit from anybody. Yeah, Peter Finch. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take more of your shit. I mean, that part where they get shot, I remember thinking to myself, it would be such a bad way to go if you had to. I'm sure he's a talk to. Let's see, we met under different circumstances. We were at a bar, and I came up, we started talking. What would happen
Nothing.
if you didn't know who I was?
You'd probably tell me.
I'm saying we met under different circumstances.
You have got to be kidding.
Another movie I liked with Faye Dunaway was 3 Days of the Condor.
With Robert Redford when I was young. You know, I never thought it made sense, though. You know, the way they got together so quick. I mean, romantically.
Well, but if... Where the hell are we?
At the turnpike, Glenn's right above us with the other car.
All right, come on, hop on out.
Turn around and get your hands up.
We might as well leave her. We're leaving the car and we gotta leave her someplace anyway. What's the difference where?
Coming with us.
Christ, what were you doing in there?
Her name.
I already looked. Her name is Karen Cisco, like the Cisco Kid, only spelled different. S-I-S-C-O.
Karen? All right, Karen? Now, you be a good girl. Now I'm gonna open up the trunk. Hey, now! Now you're putting holes in your car. Not leaving you. Now open up the trunk just enough for you to drop your pistol out. Now you shoot, but he's got your shotgun. He's gonna shoot back. There's nothing I can do about it, so it's up to you. Hey. Oh, it's Glenn! Whoa! Fuck! Hey, Jack. Good to see you, man. What the fuck are you guys shooting at?
The cop saw his car. He might tie it to the brick and turn around.
Hey, studs. We didn't recognize you. Hey, studs, man. I haven't heard that since mom posed, man. So what's going on? Oh, nothing. Karen? Are you coming out?
All right. I'm back. Canadian time's a little different. Oh, is Bruce here, or did Bruce take off? I think I missed a whole bunch of chat. I know I kind of just bailed in the middle of a bunch of people talking. So, apologize for that, but... Nicotine is essential.
I'm sorry. I'd like you to wait in the car, please. Take her, put her in the back. Okay. In the trunk? In the back seat! In the back seat!
Well, if Bruce is still here, good to see you, man.
I brought him the accolades in the back of the Cadillac. You decided to jump into the trunk of her car.
Yes, sir.
What's your problem,
I
Jack?
don't know why you got Glenn involved in this.
How about the score was his idea?
Yeah, let's move this a little bit closer. I think it should be safe.
You shouldn't talk to me like that. Shit. Give me your jacket. I have been sitting here for over a half hour, walking down from a highway patrol. Think that's fun?
Okay, how am I gonna do this stupid reflecty thing?
You smoke a joint so I can Yep. I got some big lined up north. Now these guys wouldn't even fucking know about it if it wasn't me.
Tell me opens his mouth, I'll punch him out.
He's not the problem, Jack. Now you want to pull your head out of your ass and tell me why the hell we're bringing the woods.
Glenn,
No, what?
you don't remember me, do you?
Could have been Blades if that's what you're thinking, because I was never out there.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah? Sure we've met.
So what did I miss before?
I drove you from the Palm Beach County Jail to the
Oh my God. Went back a ways.
And Glenn Michaels. I don't forget anybody I've cuffed and shackled. Now let's think about this for a minute, Glenn. See if we can't work it out. Do we have a gun in the car?
Oh, shit.
Spritz the ink with bleach and it will turn brown. Shit.
And if he goes down,
If not working in color, I don't. Yeah, sorry about that. There's gonna be some camera bumps occasionally. It's always gonna happen.
no, wait a minute. Glenn, have you helped him? I mean, technically, at this point, I doubt you could be charged with aiding a fugitive. So you still have a choice.
You want to take to my place, get cleaned up, come out of the bathroom with your aftershave on, and she goes, "Oh, I had you all wrong."
You want to see what I've been like.
Where are we at with the charge? I think we're probably okay. Yeah, we're at 63%. We're not gonna need the cord today, guys. Sorry. It's not always a cord day. Oh, I'm sure I'll screw up in some other way there, Monty. Don't worry.
Snoop's gonna send this cat out in a body bag.
Anybody ever tell you why they call him Snoopy? He used to be Maurice Mad Dog Miller back when he was a pro. Now you pet him, he goes down.
Hey, man, if you want to put the cover up on the Discord, that'd be awesome. I think we need a bit more of this this leg coming out here.
Dangerous.
He's a ball dude.
Richard Ripley.
Wall Street.
Is that all Ving's doing these days? That kind of sucks.
The Ripper. Kind of all the guys he ripped off.
Oh yeah.
I did. You know what? I do have the bottle of ink open at the edge here because I left it open to kind of let it breathe, and I haven't used it again. So that is tempting fate. So get your bingo cards ready.
50 mil, signed his name. Didn't he? Okay, a little help. Okay, heavy. Yeah, heavy. Come on. Oh. Right, clear out here. You couldn't read the numbers on the waves. Oh, man,
How do you know he wrote a check?
he told me. We work laundry together. Guy lets us talk.
Yeah, he lets him talk. He talked to the U.S. attorney. Rolled over on all the snitches he was doing business with.
Hey, any guy who can write a fucking check for $50 million.
We're watching Out of Sight, starring George Clooney. Another Elmore Leonard novel. It's a good one, too. I mean, you know, pretty much every Elmore Leonard novel is good. But I remember this one being particularly good.
Get my hands on it at any time.
Where does he live?
Detroit. Yes, Newton Miller says that uncut diamonds are about as easy to move as cash.
You ever seen an uncut diamond stud? Looks just like a plain old rock.
I think this guy's lying.
You think studs? Use your head. Some guy's got $5 million socked away in his house, and he's going to tell some motor mouth he just met in prison about it.
Oh, I see. You guys are cynical. Right.
Is that Tupac? You got the Tupac do-rag anyway. Was Tupac around in 98? Oh, we do need to do. No, I don't think that is Tupac. I think it's on an angle, so I can't 100% tell. We do need to watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou at some point too. You're right.
Want to be answering any questions? Saying she wasn't scared, that's all.
That's because she had a hand on a gun the whole time waiting to make a move.
You're just jealous that it was me in the trunk, whether or not you. You're right. The first thing I'm going to do, get this mud off me.
I don't know if was he in. Yes, yeah, with the Digital Underground, right? He was also in Gridlocked, where he was acting. I know he did a few things where he was acting, but that was him and Tim Roth. I remember watching that. That was all right. All the late 90s hairstyles Jennifer Lopez was wearing are kind of hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, well, chicks used to do that, didn't they? Poetic Justice, the one with Janet Jackson? Yeah. I kind of remember that. I don't think I ever watched that, but that was the one that kind of proclaimed him as an actor. He was pretty good too.
Marshal Cisco, Karen's there. Would you mind, please, waiting outside? We have some business to do. Here's the janitor. Excuse me.
I want to be on the task force, Daniel.
That's nice of you to offer, Karen. But I got all the help I can use right now. Instead, let's talk about how you got that bump on your head.
Isn't that my file you're holding on to?
Yes, but I want to hear it from you, starting with when you grabbed the wheel. Where was this?
Coming to the Okeechobee exit.
Sit back!
Can you see what those glasses are?
I'm fine.
This is an interesting mix of Get Shorty and Pulp Fiction.
If I wasn't stoned, there is no way.
Because they're going for the non-linear timeline. But, you know, the feel and the sound of it is full Get Shorty. Which, I mean, you know, of course, is also an Elmore Leonard novel.
Next thing I knew, the paramedics were pulling me out of the car.
There's a couple of points I keep wondering about.
It is looking a little Batman-y, I guess. I just, yeah, when I originally drew it, I was just adding on ridiculous fins and pods and tubes everywhere, lights.
Then you talk to him.
In the trunk, yeah.
What'd you talk about?
Different things. Prison. Movies.
This fella holds you hostage. You talk about movies.
I kind of remember this, where yeah, like they had like their meat cute in the trunk of the car.
You know, only made me think of that fella Carl Tillman, the one that you were seeing. It turns out the same time he was robbing banks. You recall that?
And what happened to Carl?
Well, the time came you shot him, but you didn't shoot Foley or the guy with him. They're unarmed. You had a shotgun, and you let them throw you in the trunk. Okay. Now you got your SIG in your hand, and you say in the report that you couldn't turn around. He had you pinned down, but when the trunk opened, how come you didn't cap the two guys then?
What do you work on most of the time? Fraud? Go after crooked bookkeepers?
Karen, I've been with the Bureau 15 years on all kinds of investigations.
And have you ever shot a man? When was the last time you were primary through the door?
I have to qualify.
You have to know what you're talking about.
I would love to get some figures going, man, for sure. There'd be some fun ones.
All right, Karen. I'd like to know why Foley put you in that second car when he doesn't need you anymore.
You'll have to ask him that.
Rip. What the deal is, baby? Make a fit. There you go. That's your little fishies for you.
Oh, good.
Not so fast. See, starting out is gonna be an across-the-board cost of living increase. You know what I mean? What? You know, when I got put in here a year ago on credit card fraud, I didn't really get no props for that, you know. But ever since I shanked that loudmouth pussy in the yard the other day, it's like my Dun and Broad Street around this bitch done shot way the fuck up, man.
Actually, it's Dun and Brad Street. That's the. Well, I've heard both ways.
Point is that the price is going up around this bitch too, okay? So get your little black book out. We got some business to talk about. All right, for little fishies, what I said is gonna be 2,000. Yeah, okay. Now they gonna be 3,000.
Come on.
Now they gonna be 3,000. Now that saltwater shit that you put in your eyes, what do you call it?
Bushy lawn.
Bushy. Yeah. All right, the bushy lawn shit, that's 300.
Huge.
Yeah, you do. And that extra pillow you want, I'm gonna get that for you, but that's gonna be like 5 C's.
5.
Hey. Sign says shut the fuck up, or can't you fellas read?
What you talking to, man? You got a problem over here, folks?
Yeah, I got a problem. This is
fucking shakedown in the history of dumb shakedowns. $500 for a pillow?
That's right. It does seem a little high, doesn't it?
Shut up, Dick.
Nice pillow.
Bo Goose down.
But you still.
How much for your company at Chow?
My company? Come on, man. You know I watch this motherfucker's back.
I bet. How much?
That's a C note.
Sorry, Ripley. You'll tell this guy to fuck off.
Really? All right. I don't know.
First of all, if he kills you, he's gonna get nothing.
Well, the man don't just have to dodge, folks. I mean, he could accidentally hurt himself falling down on something real hard, you know, like a shiv or my dick.
I'll pay you. Don't worry.
If he falls on anything, Snoop, then they're gonna transfer his ass out of here faster than you can throw a fight, and you're still gonna get nothing.
You know, last time I checked, man, this shit over here got nothing to do with you, Foley. Why don't you go outside, man, smoke a cigarette or some shit?
You smoke.
Oh, you heard the man. Why don't you get your punk ass up out of here?
Uh-oh. Locked up now, man. That's Jaime. Protege of mine. Rank number 32 in the federal prison system.
32.
That's right.
Out of what, 20?
It's funny. Man, kick this crack his ass.
What's going on here?
Nothing, you know, just reading this fundamentalist shit. We just got all excited and everything.
Clear out of here. Now. All of you, let's go.
I think we,
Okay, see, this is still watery as shit.
Oh, the fish, yeah. My bad. That's how you do the shake, partner.
Nah, come on.
paper says there's 10 grand each on you, Chino, and Lulu.
You say anything about Karen?
Just that she got away here.
Jack! That's in the fool. Did it say what happened to her after she took off with Glenn?
I don't know, Jack. You'll have to ask Glenn, and he's probably on his way to Detroit, which is where we should be. Do you realize?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure what you were talking about there, Brain. Yeah, it is out of sight.
You want to sit down and have cocktails with a woman who tried to shoot you. Do you hear what I'm saying?
This old guy right there is your boyfriend. It's the only picture she has with you.
Am I going to Detroit by myself? Jack, the longer we stay here, the better chance is that either Glenn is going to screw up the score or we're going to get busted or both.
Come on. Yeah, this is kind of grayed out.
This is Foley. Karen? This is Foley.
Doesn't even look like that.
Oh, no?
Mm-mm. He looks a lot different.
Hey, Stella, how's it going?
Yeah. He took a week off to take care of me, and he's worked on his boat every day since. Yeah, this is Ray Nicolai.
Pleasure to meet you. I heard a lot about you. Likewise.
Ray's working with the FBI.
Yeah, this is coming along. I'm going to at least try and get this panel done today.
I see that. Tell me, Ray, you ever wear one that says undercover?
Oh, yeah, this is Michael Keaton returning in the role of Ray, the not very bright FBI agent.
Was it off a tip? Yeah. Somebody spoke to him on this hobo camp near the airport, you know, called him a number.
Or maybe it's just a similar role.
As soon as I saw there was a reward.
Maybe it's full.
No. No, but all right, it's one of the Cubans. Went in there, you know, full SWAT, 2 choppers, that whole deal. The Lawrence goes, let's start shooting, so we took him out. I don't know how Chirino got away, but he did.
And Foley hadn't been there.
Yeah, this place was strictly Cuban. You know, Foley had a ride, he must have his own agenda. You know what I mean? He seems to be the only guy.
I mean, he's good at it.
Excuse me. Yeah. Hello? Oh, yeah, she is. Just a minute, please.
I do still think it's weird that, like, Michael Keaton's career didn't exactly take off after Batman.
You know, this
It actually got worse, if anything. But yeah, I guess the Harold Ramis movies kind of sunk it.
There's something I'm wondering. The headline reads, "I slept with a murderer." It says shaken Miami woman. What did they add to the phone?
None of your business.
Just worried maybe I'm not old enough for it.
It was my dad.
Really? The cops.
How do you know? Oh, wait. You have my wallet.
And your gun.
Think I can have him back?
How do we do that?
Well, let's see. You can come up by my dad's place and drop him off.
Yeah, I can leave him with the SWAT guy that answers the door.
You know, there's a guy here at the task force right now. Maybe I should put him
I gotta say that Clerk Mothership playset sounds friggin' awesome.
Because you're having too much fun. She fixes in pork chops and rice.
That would be a killer fucking toy there, yeah. I think I did like Birdman. I liked his performance in it. The story itself was like, you know, it was pretty good. It wasn't 100% up my alley, but no, not a bad movie at all.
There's something I've been wondering. Whatever happened to your Uncle Cubby?
But yeah, Michael Keaton was a lot of fun in that. I think his career has picked up again since then, right?
Before he got out, he died a couple of years afterwards at Charity Hospital. By trying to make up for all the good times he missed. That's not going to be me.
I want one last score. Retired to some island. Is that the idea?
Jack. Partial to mountains myself. I feel like islands. Like an island.
What do you mean we'll make it an island?
You and I can make it. Yeah, Jack, you better go.
Is that Buddy?
What? No. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So she's a married woman, but she goes to bed with a prison escapee. He tells her that he misses his little girl. She tells the world about it, but you protect her. No review her name. Well, that makes it sound like what she was doing was okay as long as her husband doesn't find out about it. Like the guy who cheats on his wife, saying what she doesn't know will bother her.
I think we need to arc this down a bit more.
Ray, I want to show you something. In the living room.
Yeah. Good talk to you. Yeah, you too.
Yeah, that was a little better. That would have been sick. Did they have a Hawkman? I don't think I've seen Hawkman at all.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Man, she knows running for his life. He don't give a shit about you.
I know by now I give him up back at Glades. He's gonna want to find me. Gonna go see Adele, see what she knows.
He knows where she lives. Jack.
We were talking.
Oh right, I gotta do the Blaze. I always forget about the Blaze because I put him off. He was in Black Adam. Yeah, I did not see Black Adam.
You saw the woman in half. You wanted to meet her. You see her if she came to visit.
Oh, okay. So you call her up. We'll tell her don't talk to any Cubans.
The phone's probably tapped by now.
Do some whiteout down here. That'll be fun.
Shit.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, I had no interest in that movie. They made a second Shazam too, right? The first one wasn't bad, but I don't think I was interested enough to watch the second one.
I'm a tourist.
Where do I have a... There's my curve.
Coming up right here. On the left.
Look up the guy with the clippers.
I don't know what the FBI is charging to trim hedges and things.
Quite a checker game they got going on, too.
Come on up, man.
Why did it have to be 3 blades? Why couldn't I have just done like 1 blade on these guys? On Hawkstep here.
Kill your sword, that's all you get.
Let's
to Detroit.
Now you're talking, brother.
I'll say one thing for Jack. Very considerate. Lights on or off, if you know what I mean. Adele, listen. I just want to find him before he does something else.
I guess it did have to be 3 blades because of Wolverine. And I mean, you can't do 2 blades because that's Faust. 1 blade's a little close to Omega Red. Nobody needs either of those.
That wasn't Jack's fault. No, that was on account of Buddy, for some reason, decided to call his sister and confess to the job before they done it instead of after. Well, she called the FBI. They both went down, and they ended up at Lompoc. I think Buddy felt kind of bad about that.
Adele, do you have any idea where I could find Buddy or Glenn?
Omega Red, the most nothing ex-character, ex-villain.
Well, who is it?
You know the guy you used to work for? He gave me your number and where you live. Mira, I'm looking for an assistant. Can I speak to you, please?
Oh, yeah.
Where do I know her from? Oh, she's the love interest in the 40-year-old virgin. That's right.
His assistant.
The blade going back towards the elbow for elbow strikes. I feel like that's something else. I can't remember what that is now, or who that is. Oh, Laura. Yes. Míralo.
I'm not dressed. Who are you?
Or maybe you hear Jack call me Chino. Well, I'm the same guy.
Wait in the hall. You have to get dressed.
Mira, you tell me where I can find Jack, and I don't bother you no more. Then come on, please. Hello?
I don't know where he
I'm the
is.
guy that helped Jack escape from prison. Mira, please open these fucking doors.
Go away because I'm going to call the police.
Yeah, it's this guy. Okay.
Give him a bag of dough. Oh.
Mira, please. I think there's a misunderstanding here. Can you, let's fight. Mira, let's let me just forget about it, Nana, okay? We forget about this. I go
Shut
home.
up.
Oh! Who the hell talked to
Give me
her?
the other hand.
Okay. Oh! I gotta go make pee. Oh! Wow! You are mean!
Daniel Burden, please. Karen Cisco.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Karen, where are you? I've been trying to reach you.
Luis Guzman? Yeah. Guy's fucking good. I mean, he's always the same guy, but...
Talk to her. That's a dead end.
I was just wondering if I bought in Torino, would you let me be on the task force?
I'll bring it to you bring Torino in, and you can be on the task force.
That's all I wanted to know.
Now, would you forget about the ex-wife? Get over to the Adams Hotel?
You got it.
No.
And then that's it.
Oh, he's that? Right, this is the magician's assistant. ¿Qué coño? He seems like a funny guy.
I was thinking if I was Glenn and I was up there to take down the Riddler, where would I go?
That's if you were Glenn, you wouldn't be thinking.
Remember Snoopy Miller, his old pal from the joint?
Snoop, he's
Brainiac by now. Nah, Snoop doesn't box anymore. Glenn told me that he's managing some fighters out at the Crump.
That'll work fine.
Did you get the key?
Yeah, room 613.
want 2 men outside, front and back. Conroy, Jameson, go on up to 6, cover both ends of the hall. Your primary, your secondary, and your point man.
You gonna use the ram?
Yeah. Why?
The manager's door is metal. You know what I mean? They might all be. A ram on a metal door makes a lot of noise for what good it does.
I got a shot clock round for my shotgun. Fine. Whatever.
I think I want to use the 003 for this.
Two, please.
Fuck it. Let's take the stairs. Karen,
I guess you should probably come up with a shadow for Hawkstab here.
stay down here in the lobby and watch the elevator.
Daniel, I want to go upstairs.
Well, you can go wait out in the car if you want to. Now, you see Foley and this guy Bragg coming behind us. What do?
Call and tell you.
And you let them come up. You don't try to make the bust yourself. You understand?
Yeah, a little bit less.
Is this your floor, ma'am? Is this your floor, ma'am?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Be advised, we are approaching the door.
Yeah, no, I think I just need something projecting out this way. But I also need it. This is on a ramp, so I want it a bit more flat up here, and then projecting out up here. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I thought what's going on.
She just looked right at me. Who? Karen.
Karen Cisco.
Yeah. She's in the lobby.
She's in the lobby.
Yeah.
Know where I live, no doubt they know what I drive. We gotta dump this car.
Just sat there, looking right at me.
Karen, they're not up here. Keep your eyes open. Karen. Karen, are you there? You waved at you?
Couldn't swear to it, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Did you wave back?
He didn't have time.
Imagine you would have, though.
Buddy's sister, Regina Mary Bragg, got 2 calls from Buddy in Detroit this morning. She calls Burden. She's also the one who called Burden and gave him Buddy's address.
So?
So what I want to know is why he still calls her even after she turned him in.
He doesn't seem to hold a grudge. What I want to know is why they got such a good score up north.
All right. There's the let's scrape it out here.
I'll call you when I get in.
Okay.
That is, yeah, around there.
You know, I don't just deal product to manage fighters no more. Last chance is the last time you see me, man. It's like I've vertically integrated myself, diversified.
Maybe I want to just black everything in here, but leave the little white spots. I think that's probably the best way to go. I don't think hatching's going to look very good.
Driver, shit like that. Yo, man, watch the road, white boy. She looking back here for Yeah. Yeah. I like this car, Glenn. Really? Stole a good one, boy. You can roll around Ripley's neighborhood up there in Bloomfield Hill. I get sweated by the private security. Ain't gonna have no police on the ass, nothing like that. It's nice.
Oh, you sure you still haven't said how you want to do this thing.
as soon as we get one other brother, I'm gonna need Kenneth, it's Mozelle's brother, along with white boy right there.
Yeah, it doesn't take much with Brain. That's okay. I don't think this is gonna show much white at all, but I made it very thin. Maybe it'll be just enough to be like a hint.
Who's the fireman?
What's up, brother? Having hustling. You see we're gonna bother you more? Yeah, put that thing out, man. Ken, it's Glenn. Glenn, that's Kenny, man. That's the dude I was telling you about. Right. You the one that gonna help us rip off that rich white dude? Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
Help you. Go ahead, white boy.
I was fucking Don Cheadle.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Look, Reese, I am letting you in on this gig, not...
You just asked how we gonna do it, right? Yeah. Well, I'm telling you how, man. We the experts. Person I'm worried about is you, Glenn. Me? Yeah. Can you step up and actually do this shit, understand? Instead of just talking the talk.
Do what?
Walk into this house I got picked out. Through this cross-dressing nigga named Eddie Solomon I used to sell to, but dealing on his own.
What? When, man?
Shit right now, son. What do you think all this shit is for?
I don't need to prove shit to you, man.
I feel like I got the reverse effect of what I was looking for. Like this should have been thinner. Shit, because it's flat. Yeah, fuck. Maybe I'll have to white out this thing back a bit.
I know you're supposed to be cool and everything, okay, but you ain't gotta give it a tone of voice. If you don't like what I'm saying, you just bounce the fuck up out this whip anywhere along up in here, man.
Okay, I think we're forgetting that this is my whip. Okay. I brought it up.
Shit, hey, come on, man. If I say this is my car, you know this is my car. You just get yourself another one. If I say we in on this Ripley shit, we in on it with or without your punk ass. And if I say you gonna walk up in this house and do this motherfucker so I can see if you got any balls or not, guess what else you gonna do?
We're here.
Tighten up your panties, boy.
Yeah, it should be thinner here. All right. Let the whiting out begin.
Look here. You want the 45 or the Glock? Glenn.
Yep. I was thinking that too. It's like that's easy for me to say. Now it'll look a little better once I'm able to flesh this out a bit.
Worse than you thought it was gonna be, huh? With the bad boys now,
Bam, 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 bam. All right, Afro. Thanks for sticking around, man.
Jesus Christ, what are you guys doing here?
You expecting us? What's your sunglasses? Somebody finally step on a boy?
I don't know.
Whose blood you got in your shirt?
Listen, man, these guys are crazy.
Snoop.
Shit.
You got a problem here?
Hey, Jack Foley. Famous bank robber.
Snoopy Miller, famous fight thrower.
Says I read in the paper somewhere that you broke out of a prison down in Florida. Is that right?
Low class people there, Snoop.
Hey, you call him that again, I'll put your head through the wall. What? You mean Snoop?
Nobody calls me Snoop or Snoopy anymore. It's what white boy Bob I was trying to tell you right now. He's just a little crude with it, you know what I mean? I left all that behind me, partner.
But you call him Bozo White Boy.
White boy Bob. White boy Bob used to be a fighter.
Oh, so tell me, what do you do now, White Boy Bob, outside of shooting your big mouth off?
You're back in the yard, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, just like it. Nobody backing down, nothing. You back down, you just a pussy. So what's up, man? Why you in Detroit anyway? I'm getting a call.
Well, Glenn didn't tell you?
Glenn, what?
I thought you guys were busted. Why is that? Because you left us standing on the side of the road? Whoops. Look, Snoop, I know what Glenn promised you.
Today we're watching Out of Sight, which I think I'm going to watch again in detail later, actually. I forgot how much fun this movie is.
Why don't we talk about this outside?
Nice in here. Warm.
Warm, shoot. Like 90 degrees in here, man. Sometimes it's 100 up in this mug. That's the way Emmanuel like to keep it. Keep his fighters mean and lame, like Tommy Hunter, the director. I got someplace to be anyway, so tell you what, why don't you come by the fights Friday night? Sit down, chop it up, you know, look it over. State Theater.
See this?
It must take a lot of balls to walk into a bank and stick it up to the huh?
I don't know. I never used a gun before in my life.
You're kidding.
You'd be surprised what all you can get and ask for it the right way.
Well, you're the reason, my friend, that I don't keep all my money in the bank.
So where do you keep your money, Dick? Talking about all those uncut diamonds.
I know what you're talking about.
You're the one with balls. Say something like that to somebody like Glenn.
Glenn? Come on, nobody's gonna believe Glenn. Do you believe Glenn?
No, I don't.
Besides, even if it was true, he'd still have to know where I keep him, wouldn't he?
Didn't have to know anything. You told him you keep him in your house.
It's a very big house. So how much longer are you in here for?
22 months, 3 days, 2 hours. Why?
Because I could use a guy like you. Somebody that knows how to answer things in the right way. I'm talking about when you're out of here. After all, you can't be the job bank forever, can you?
Not exactly a 9 to 5 type.
Who is?
I thought everybody liked Eddie.
How you doing, Ray?
I'm freezing. But I'm getting warmer. So listen, other than we had so much fun the last time we worked together, you want to tell me why you're coming to me instead of the FBI?
I go to the FBI, the first thing we need to do is simply get some coffee.
You know what, you're right.
Listen, Ray, about a year ago, DA had a guy, Glenn Mike, was on possession with intent. They couldn't make it stick.
Find out whose it is and move it, all right?
In his statement, he said that he was coming up to Detroit to see a friend about job opportunities, if you believe that.
What was the name of the friend?
Maurice Miller, also known as Snoopy, used to be a prize fighter.
Kind of. I mean, you know, both fuck, what's his name now? George Clooney. There we go. That's his name. Or George Clooney, where he plays a charismatic robber, sure.
Come on, Ray, I'm a federal officer. I can handle myself. I'm armed.
She's competent in this. Not leading lady competent, but, you know, not terrible, and she's pretty. That's all that matters, right?
See the paper? Terrific shot of him. Outside of that.
I see what she's doing here, but I don't think it has
Oh.
anything to do with us.
Almost forgot. He's supposed to have like a band around his leg. That's right.
The girl still there?
They don't stay the whole night, Jack, unless you pay for it.
Tell your sister about it?
Yeah, I just hung up. She prayed for me.
And how long were you on the phone with her?
2 hours.
And how long were you with the girl?
45 minutes.
You tell your sister about Rick?
Yeah, no, Brat Pack movie
Just forget about my sister, okay? Now, if Karen
with Sinatra and
we're fucked. Tomorrow night,
all them.
We all get picked.
Listen, why don't we just drive by where we're meeting tonight, check it out, go by Ripley's too while we're at it. All right.
At the damn hotel, how may I help you?
Shirley MacLaine in that too. All right. Yeah, it's not really why you bother with the Jennifer Lopez movies.
I'm looking for Maurice.
You find him, tell him the dog got run over. I'm out of grocery money. Lady looking for Maurice.
She won't. Hasn't said. That's not Maurice. It's Kenneth, my brother. He's talking on the phone.
Ask her what you want with it. You ask her. Maurice business, not my business. You damn right.
Stay theater, huh? Don't fight.
Word?
I'm looking for somebody I think Maurice knows.
You're not with probation, one of those. You a lawyer?
No, I'm not. I'm looking for somebody named Glenn Michaels.
Glenn? I don't know any Glenn.
Oh, he said he stayed here last November.
Here in this house?
He said he stayed with Maurice.
No. He ain't even here that much. I'd like to know where he goes, but at the same time, I don't want to know, you understand?
You said your dog was killed?
Got run over by a car.
What'd you call him?
It was a she named Tuffy.
What do you think I might find Maurice? What was that?
I don't know. The gym, the fights. I know he don't miss the fights. Having some tomorrow night down at the State Theater. He used to take me.
The State Theater.
Why are you asking all these questions about Maurice?
She's looking for a man named Glenn.
Did I ask you? Well, go on and do something with yourself, Moselle. Why don't you take your ass to Dot and Evans and get some shrimp or something?
You're a fighter.
How you?
I can tell.
Yeah, I was. I got my retina detached 2 times.
Would you fight about middleweight?
Like, super middleweight. It's my body development. Would you go out by the Bentown?
Flyweight.
Nigga, what? You know your divisions, huh? Would you like the fights? You like the rough stuff? Yeah, bet you do. Like to get out and tussle a little bit? Like me and Tuffy before she got run over. We used to get out on the floor and tussle all the time. I said to her, you a good bitch, Tuffy. It's a treat for you. I give Tuffy what all good bitches love best. You know what that is? A bone. I'll give you a good bone too, girl.
You're not my type.
No, that shit don't mean nothing to me. I let the monster out, you gonna do what it wants.
I gotta go, Kenneth. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
No, we gonna tussle first. Oh, damn it! What the fuck was that?
If you wanted to tussle, we tussled.
Not looking too bad here with
Place almost looks like a pretty
trying to get some foreshortening on Max Streamus, which is a bit of a daunting prospect, but I think it's okay.
Cool. Think he'll let us in? We got the Snoop and that muscle-bound asshole with us?
Yeah, no, I'm good myself. I kind of assumed that Monty was just fun in there.
We all living a good life.
good life. But you know anybody who's done one last big score and then gone on to live the good life?
Look, Jack, there's a chance we'll walk out of there with nothing. I say, let fate decide.
Let fate decide. Were you the fucking Dalai Lama now?
Nah, man, it's my sister. Yeah, my sister believes in fate, but not hell. That's why she stopped praying for all the lost souls, since you don't hear that much about purgatory anymore. But every day she asks her boss to pray, that buddy don't fuck up. I mean, what do you think? You think there's a hell?
Yeah, it's called the Glades Correctional Institute. I'm sure shit not going back there. Any place like it.
Put a gun on you, you'll go, brother.
You put a gun on you, you still have the choice.
Ah, Crunchy Frog. Very good.
So, Mr. Foley.
The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Long discussion about your role in the company.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Working down here in Miami. How's that sound to you? Good. About 42 long, right?
About 42, like 42 regular.
Oh, is Ewan in that? Okay. I think I'm probably better off just leaving her stomach alone. I don't think I want to add a line on there anymore.
You know something? I wasn't sure that you'd show up here, but I was very sure if you did, you'd throw this job in my face. Let me tell you something.
All right, we can check that out at some point.
Every single thing you've done with your life up until this point in the real world means nothing. Less than nothing. You're a bank robber. It's not a very marketable skill. We don't see a lot of old bank robbers walking around with a pension plan, now do we? I think you know this. That's why you're here. Today I've offered you a lousy job with a lousy wage. You want something better? Why don't you show me you can change? Then I'll offer you something better, a lot better. But until then, my friend, you'll have to earn it.
The way you earn it. There's some rich broad owns a company, selling off a piece at a time and divorcing her. Is this a new rock you pull yourself up by the bootstraps bullshit? Back in prison, a guy like you in a place like that, you were ice cream for freaks. Goddamn dumpling. Maurice and a dozen other guys would have bled you till you had nothing. Until you were nothing. I saved your ass. So you'll pardon me if I don't want to sit on a fucking stool all day and say, sign in here, please. Or, hey, pal, you can't park here. All right, dick? I can't fucking do it, dick.
I'm disappointed in you.
Good. Ow. Hey, here we go. What job did he promise you boys?
There's two ways we can do this.
And what are they?
I think I rented Tomorrowland for the kids. I don't really remember anything about it though. I remember it not being particularly good, I think. No. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a particularly memorable kind of movie. That's okay. They don't all have to be good.
Drop me up by the ranch and we'll look up later.
Okay. I better go call my sister.
Get you anything? Yeah, I'll have a bourbon, please. Water back. Okay.
Put the lady's drink on.
They want to buy your drink for you.
Yeah, I get that. Tell them I got it paid for.
Excuse me. My associates on the made a bet on what you do for a living. And I won. Hi. I'm Philip.
If it's okay with you, Philip, I'd rather just have a quiet drink and leave.
Don't you want to know what I guessed? How I know what you do for a living?
Really, Philip, I don't want to be rude. I just want to be left alone.
Everybody's gonna take a try.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I think I know why you're depressed. From my observation. See, I got a hunch. You're the new sales rep. The client's not exactly knocked out by the fact that a young lady, even one as stunning as yourself, is handling the account. Am I close? I'm Andy. We're all at, guys. Flew in this morning from the Apple, New York. Came in to pitch Hiram Walker Distillery. Little test market campaign for the new margarita mix. Yeah, it's really pretty interesting. We take this
Hispanic bandito with his bullet belts and everything, and a big Chihuahua hat. And he pulls out his 6 gun.
Yeah, no, it's kind of, a shame that he turned out to be a gross touchy perv, but
You want to tell me what happened?
no, the guy was always able to act for sure. So that is the lesson. If you're going to be a gross touchy perv, at least be good at your job, your day job.
It takes forever to get a drink around here. There's only one waitress. No. Don't go. Oh, they're fine. You just got here. Help yourself.
Do we need more guys here? I probably should have more guys.
I'm a sales rep, and I came here to call on a customer.
Yeah, I mean, just generally as advice, that's probably a good one.
Actually, this is my second favorite outfit. I had a first favorite, but it got ruined and I had to get rid of it. It smells.
Have they cleaned it now?
No. Don't tell me, Gary, what do you do for
Why do you want to go with this?
Not yet. Don't say anything yet.
I think it works for somebody else. Parents will last what they know about anything.
This is your game I've never played before.
It's not a game. It's something you play.
Well, does this make any sense to you?
Something that happens. It's like seeing someone for the first time when you're passing on the street. You look at each other for a few seconds. There's a kind of a recognition. You both know something. The next moment the person's gone. And it's too late to do anything about it. You always remember it because it was there and you let it go. And you think to yourself, what if I had stopped? If I had said something? You'll get up a few times in your life.
How'd you find me? And if I had answered, what were you going to say?
I would say who it was, and if you remember me, and if you wanted me for a drink.
If I remembered you. I came here to look. Alright, so then I would have said yes. But bro, you know I could have spots in waiting for you. Why would you trust me?
You were at the risk.
I like taking risks.
So do you.
What am I doing this foot?
You know, sooner or later. Really wear that suit. Remember how talkative you were in the trunk? Adele said you do that when you're nervous. You kept touching me, feeling my thigh.
Nice way.
No, that's
And we could be covering up most of this with dialogue anyway. Try not to cover up extremely because that ended up looking okay. The rest of these guys, they don't matter as much.
I couldn't believe it by that time I had been thinking about you a lot. And just wondering what it'd be like if we met. Take a time out.
I was thinking the same thing. I kept thinking, what if we took a time out? If we just spent some time together.
Hmm.
Where? You went to see her? So she did help you. You're right. And I won't ask that part of you what you guys are doing in chores.
This foot is not cooperating. Have to go with a. That'll work a little bit. Firebird and Hard don't get any kind of FaceTime. That's okay. They didn't have anything interesting to say in this anyway. Is that what the deal was with Ezra Miller? I never did read too far into that because it seemed kind of dumb and gross. So it's like, yeah, I'm good.
There's something I want you to know. I wasn't just looking for a fuck, if that's what you're thinking. Or
Yeah, she's not exactly great in this, is she? That's okay.
for some kind of kinky thrill, score with a bank robber, the way some women go for rough trade.
All right. Now I can say that I fucked the U.S. Marshal. You think I will? I know a guy. Walks into a bank with a bottle. Tells everybody it's nitroglycerin. He scores some cash off of the teller. On his way out, he drops a bottle, cracks on the floor. He slips in and he smacks up his head. They get it. The nitroglycerin was canola oil. I know more
Right.
fucked up bank robbers than ones that know what they're doing. I doubt 1 in 10 could tell you what a dye pack is. Most bank robbers are fucking morons. For you to go to bed with one for kinky thrills, like you were saying, makes you as dumb as they are. Now you are not dumb. Why would you think that? Why would you think that I would think that?
You're not dumb.
Well, you do 3 falls and yeah, much more brain.
All right, Matthew. Have a good one. He really is like 10, 15 feet tall, isn't he? I don't feel the same. Zendaya is the new Mary Jane, right? Didn't stop me from watching the Spider-Man movies. They're fun. I don't think she's a particularly great Mary Jane, but you know. Okay. I mean, yeah, and I haven't seen the new Dune either. I have no real interest in that. Didn't see the old one either.
Put it together now. Put it together. Upstairs and downstairs. You don't want to see me downstairs. Man, you drink like a bitch. You don't want to see you there. Get your tussle on. Joe, get your tussle on. Yeah, don't let him out that corner. Don't let him out now. Hey, you know what?
I'll believe it. I'm not gonna get interested in a new, you know, lore and all that shit though. I'm good. Not in movies. Not when they're all set on making this a multi-movie series. I'm not gonna watch any of that shit. You know.
Put him to sleep, Joe. Put him to sleep, Joe. That's it. That's it.
Is there a Dune show? Is there a Dune show? I figured you made that up.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Nothing seems to be going right.
I don't have the keys to the car.
See that?
No, I mean, I'm not fucking stealing the car.
Not?
No, I already stole it a week ago, whatever it was, in West Palm. So I can't be stealing it again, can I?
Yeah. What could you?
For the car, for aiding and abetting a prison escape, and for conspiring to do whatever you came here for.
Listen to me, these guys, they're gonna be out here any minute looking for me. They're fucking animals, man.
What's going on, Glenn?
Nothing. I just want to get the fuck out of here.
I thought this whole thing was your idea.
Okay, ripping off Ripley was my idea, but these guys, they are in a whole other level of their own.
Ripley, the Wall Street guy?
Yeah, the plan was to pick him up at his office tomorrow, and drive him out to his house in Bloomfield Hills. And now I don't give a shit what the guys do, you know?
And Foley was part of this.
Yeah, he's supposed to be, but he hasn't showed up yet, which is good for him.
Why?
Because Maurice is gonna kill him. And then, like, try to collect the reward money or something.
But you say he hasn't shown up yet. You think he backed out?
I don't know. He doesn't exactly confide in me.
Why?
Okay, now, if you're gonna do this, let's do it and get out of here. I'm freezing my ass off.
You want to get out of here alone? It'll warm you up.
Oh, ha ha. Really?
I swear to God, Glenn, if I find out that you are lying to me,
I know, you will find me. I believe it. Hey, you know what I was thinking? If you didn't drive me to the federal court last summer, you wouldn't even know who I am.
If I didn't know you, Glenn, by tomorrow you'd be in jail or dead. Give it to me. Now run.
It's a bank robbery, man. Y'all missing the fights, man. Pull up a chair. I'm sitting here. Oh, that's your homie Glenn, man, but he bounced in the bathroom a couple minutes ago when you seen him sitting.
Must fill in, man.
Shit, no doubt. Yeah, since these two looking for him, man, they came back shaking their heads.
Well, if he left his coat, he's been gone a while, and car's here, man. I checked. All right, we're leaving.
What's another thing that Denis Villeneuve did?
You know where Glenn is?
I don't. He was the guy who did
I thought everything.
Alien 4, wasn't he?
Tomorrow. Now, he may run and tell somebody that, but that don't mean
That's
shit.
about, I think that's about all I know.
Glenn don't know I changed the plan. That's how happening tonight.
Oh, he's Canadian. I thought he was French. I mean, he's French Canadian, but you know, that's disappointing. Let's see. No, I don't think he was behind that. So a different French guy.
Give me a minute to talk to Buddy.
His name is Sicario. Sicario was okay. Later on, 2049 was good. All right. Arrival was pretty good. There's some good movies in there, man. Blade Runner was great looking.
You know they're gonna set us up. I get that feeling, yeah. You think you can get to the diamonds before they do?
Yeah, Sicario was okay. I mean, it wasn't, you know, fantastic or anything, but.
Right now, I'll do the job with Snoop. I'll meet you anywhere you want. You have.
Half for doing what?
Get me out of Glades for starters.
Who's gonna watch your back?
Were you a fan of Sicario then, Monty, or the reverse? I get the feeling you were a fan. Man, he looks super stiff here. Oh well, it's kind of going to happen with these stupid vacuum cleaner arms he's got going on. Okay, so I think we know where one of the word balloons is going. Doesn't mean we have to cover up a little bit of Huckstab's hair, which is a shame, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Have the hair break the bubble. I like that. That's a good idea. And still cover up Fireburn. Yes. These are all good ideas now.
Ready to do this, baby? You ready for whatever? Cool. I should always work.
Never a good idea to have them all joined by a line, but I'm still learning that, I guess.
You got time to take me up on my offer? Leave you alone with these assholes? Raymond Cruz.
Ray, it's Karen Cisco. I'm at Ripley's house. I just saw Maurice Miller and 4 other suspects force their way into the house. They're armed. I'm gonna need backup.
Who are you?
I work here. I'm the maid. Fuck off!
Where Ripley at?
He isn't here.
Out for the evening or some shit?
He's in Florida. Palm Beach.
When's he due back?
What difference does it make? You gonna wait for him?
Mr. Ripley's down for the season. Christmas to Easter.
You're out by yourself.
That's right. Just me.
Where Ripley's safe at? Keeps his valuables in.
I don't have any idea.
I fucking bet you don't. We're gonna take a look upstairs in the man's bedroom, all right? You and Mr. Buddy, look at all the rooms down here. Check the paintings behind the walls, check the fucking walls and the closets. The man's got a safe, okay? It's here somewhere.
What about his place down in Florida? I mean, if you called, we could have checked the walls down there before we left. That is, if you bothered to find out where he was. You follow me?
Man, take this bitch upstairs. Upstairs! Try and trip any alarms, anything like that, you get dead haze, you understand me?
Let's do this door side here.
Hey, hey, hey. Where we at? Where is it?
Well, one of these. I don't ski. Keep an eye on it. I'll look around.
Yeah, it's getting fun though with the hair.
Please.
This motherfucker living, man.
Yeah, well, it's been kind of a lot of stuff's been evolving, you know. Popo's hair changed between issue 1 and maybe 2 and 3, where he got a haircut somewhere in between. Like the clerk gave him one when they captured him. I don't know, something like that. But I like it better with short hair than with long hair.
Man, keep an eye out for him. Can't stop fucking with the radio, man. Put on a CD.
Well, I mean, Fireburn also has like an 8-foot long ponytail, but it never seems to light on fire. So I don't know, maybe he greases it up or something before he goes out.
Shoot. Why don't?
Foley?
Cool.
Yeah. Just slicks it down. I think this is a bit of a mistake, but I'm not sure what else to do here. Kind of lends a little bit. Yeah, where you just like slather yourself and shit and just go, okay, light me up. It's interesting when the alt cover becomes the real cover, eh?
One got you on hold, Richard? Foley, how you doing? What in God's name is happening here? Who's upstairs? Could be Miller, a couple of his friends. Maurice. From Lombard? Yep. They got Midge up there? Kind of a man lets a woman answer the door this time of night.
We thought it was her husband. He comes here and checks up on her. I'm supposed to be down on floor.
In a few minutes, you're gonna wish you were. Let's go, come on. Sit down. Have a look at your fish.
If it wasn't a bit mean, it wouldn't be, in theme.
They found the safe.
Well, you remember Richard, didn't you?
Yeah, hi. Nice house. Thank you.
Hit this head, blow this sucker wide open, man. Oh, dude, you're gonna kill me with that. Where you been, man?
Found some steaks.
Steaks?
Some big ones, bro.
Man, come on. Glass this damn sink open, man.
Keep that liquor for food.
Ooh, no.
All right.
Oh, no. It's beside me. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Are they shooting the safe?
Christ, they're shooting lids!
Ah, Dick, they're trying to open up the safe. Now you're mad.
Oh, hey. Yeah, we didn't even crack this bitch.
Yeah, I remember liking that one a bit. when it came out anyway. I haven't seen it in quite a long time, but you know, when I was like 16, 17, whatever it was, he's like, yeah, that's a fun movie. Dumb, but you know, better than House on Haunted Hill remake. Or The Haunting, whichever one it was. I think it was The Haunting. That was it. That was so fucking bad. I don't. Was there a movie before the '90s one? I'm not familiar.
Can't believe you're still angry with me after all this time. I'm not angry with you, Richard. In fact, I'm completely relaxed. The thing is, I can't figure if it's the fish that are cooling me out, or all those uncut diamonds in the bottom of the tank.
Hey, Beast Boy. I mean, on average these days, probably close to 10 hours to draw a page. I'm taking too long on them now. Well, 2 being, you know, kind of up in the air, but they do turn out better. I'm just not producing it with the same clip as I used to. I don't know if I'm going to have this thing done in 6 months like I had the other ones.
Well, if that's my fate, then so be it. But I'm not leaving. I'm in love with her. Come on, Jack.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. Like, I don't feel like I need to speed up or anything. Not just yet, anyway.
Come on, Jack. Shit. What? You're gonna rape that maid, aren't you? Well, look at those guys and rip her too. And you're gonna kill him. At least.
I don't sell these pages, at least not anytime soon, but I'm certainly open for commissions. All my links are in the Discord, or shit's sake. All the links are in the description.
You gotta do is get in the van, baby. Going back in. I'll go with you. You dump the van, meet me at the airport. I'll get one Ripley's car.
I'm absolutely down to be hired.
Down here, you'll be on the phone with your sister for a month. I'm saying we're square.
Here.
Yep.
Jack.
I think it's pretty good for this panel. I think I wasn't sure if I had enough stuff on the floor, but I think this doesn't look too bad. Not bothering with shadows again, but don't need it as much when they're lit up, like, you know, in a. Oh, I did have them before in that. Do I bother? Because it's not going to look any kind of good. Are you asking me if I've ever drawn furries? I have not. I may balk at furries.
Foley's got them. Go after Foley. Fuck is Foley, man?
No, I tried doing a tutorial once, and that video is on the channel somewhere. But yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable acting like I know how to draw anything because I don't have any kind of formula. Yeah, by all means. Like, you know, all the links are in the description on this video here. Join the Discord. We all talk regular. If you got, you know, requests, suggestions, anything, you just want to shoot the shit, we're down.
Put the damn gun down now.
Oh, God. How did that go, Lee?
Put it down.
I can't even draw anime eyes. Like, I've tried, and like it never looks right. It went okay. All right. I will request no further explanation. All right. I guess you can take their word for it, eh? I still don't want to do any more of this shit. Let's work on this a little bit before we end up the stream. It should be pretty soon. I think we're right at the end of the movie. Another 5 minutes or so.
You never shot a gun before, have you?
Not until recently, no. A little nervous? A little bit, yeah.
You know,
Let me see here. Got to peek around the fucking phone here. So apologies if I'm like breathing right into the speaker. Or the microphone, I guess. It doesn't matter too much if I breathe into the speaker. This is not a win-win situation if we have multiple furry drawings. It's more like, it should be more like, you know, if you draw one, then I won't. And then that's an actual incentive. See, there you go. I mean, you're used to drawing furries. So it's no big deal if you draw a furry. If we get you to not draw furries, then we're accomplishing things.
He's up here. He's dead.
That's all right, Brain. Don't think any less of you, which I don't take that as meaning like I didn't think much of you in the beginning. No. People are allowed to be into what they're into. Nobody gives a shit.
We don't, somebody else will.
What are you now, a desperado? Put the gun down.
I'm not going back.
Jack, please don't make me do this. Put the gun down.
Brain is a friend.
Damn it, Jack, put the gun down!
No more timeouts.
All right, man. But I will tell you now, I do not need to hear about it. And if I ever go around on tour and shit, and people show up to these things, leave the furry costume at home. That's all I'm asking. No, I don't think they quite do. Although, I mean, Beast is a little closer to the mark. What about Squirrel Girl?
I'm sorry.
Is she in the neighborhood of that, like, people go for the puppy girl, cat girl, all that shit? Is that along those lines?
Airport.
It has been a hell of a stream, hasn't it, Monty?
Yeah, they don't know yet if they want to bring him up on the homicides. I doubt if they will. And the Bureau's put a detainer on him, so when they're through with him here, he'll go back to Florida.
Are you gonna go get him?
It's possible. Why?
Well, you know, I was just thinking, you can have a nice time with him on the ride down, like picking up where your interlude or whatever it is that you call it left off, and then you can throw him in the shithouse.
He knew what he was doing. Nobody forced him to rob banks.
Ewok girls.
I'll call you later.
Yeah, I think Snouts is kind of hair on the face, that kind of thing. Not so much. The ears on top, yeah, I can be talked into it.
Got your present. Something for the road.
Yeah, I believe you. It's just, like that would be my life then, right? And like I know some of them free people got money. But like, I can't make that my life.
Jack Foley, meet Jerry Henry.
If somebody wants to pay me to do it, I think I'd consider it. Again, we're talking about what kind of degrees.
What kind of a name is it, Jared?
It's Islam. What's it stand for? The Hijra was Muhammad's flight from Mecca in 622.
You only get the shit, really? I mean, like with the focus you put on tits, okay. You think it wouldn't matter too much?
Time came, I left. You busted out. I prefer to think of it as an exodus from an undesirable place.
Is that Citadel?
Long before they caught up with me.
It is. All right.
Your brothers?
Yeah. That was the night.
The ninth?
Well, 10th. He came out that prison hospital in Ohio I walked away from.
You want to walk in here?
The Gyra.
Gyra? Now we're off to Glades.
Yeah, it looks that way. I was supposed to leave last night with the lady marshal, but for some reason she wanted to wait.
She did, huh?
Guess it's cheaper taking two of us down in one day.
Me? Maybe she thought we had a lot to talk about.
Really? Like what?
I don't know. Long ride to Florida.
Yeah, I guess it's I guess it's a lot more common to just find a free online AI bot thing that can just make you a furry thing that you don't have to like even put in your request. It's your thing. Ugh, that does not sound like fun. Although super anal furries does not surprise me as a description, but it's your thing. Oh, that's shit. That's where it ends. Okay. Well, finish that one panel at least. That's good. I think this one's going to be a fun one too. I think I should leave this for next time. Because I'll need this panel to get into it before I can build up to drawing this fucking ship. Oh, God. Brand's going to clog up the Discord with links now, isn't he? Oh, you know what? Let's do Tombow here. I haven't been using. I haven't been even been thinking about using the Tombow lately. You're right. We need more Tombow. I got a fever, and the only cure is more Tombow. Oh God, Well, I mean, we started this thing off with OK thinking that his wrench had been um, rescinded. So it's on my mind now. Just watch yourselves. Yeah, thick outlines. Fuck yeah. What's the rating of the Discord? Well, we know we've got a couple of people in their 20s. We might have a teenager or two. I guess I can make like an 18A kind of channel, but are we starting off with furries, man? I feel like that's setting a tone that I'm not comfortable with. Okay. All right, let me see here. How do I do this again? Create channel, I think. Can I make this? Like, oh, here. Yeah. Probably only sets of members. No, I don't need to make it a private channel, but what would we just call it? Like adult images, adult drawing, adult art. Yeah, that sounds about right. 18 plus. Come on, no plus. I can't do the plus. Oh. Why isn't this? Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we've got, all right, we got an 18 plus art category. Have fun, Lee. Brain. Okay, all you guys. What is GDI? God damn it, probably, right? Yeah. Now we got to figure out which channel it goes in. Can I put up a disclaimer or something on that? Age restricted channel. There we go. All right. Hide after inactivity for 3. I don't think we're going to get any inactivity on that channel. I know, but you know, it's a very funneled Pandora's box. You guys have fun. I'll check it out from time to time. I'm not going to be dropping anything in there myself. I'll let you know right now. Just having a character with her boobs out in this comic is enough for me. Naivety. Is that what that is? Hey, I mean, you know, worst comes to worst, I could shut it down. It's always an option. Oh, you know, I think I put one too many E's. No, you know what? I don't think I did, actually. All right, so I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to stay off Discord for a couple of hours and then come back and see what the fuck happened. So you guys have fun. Don't make it a complete shit show, please. And, you know, have a good weekend. I think I should have videos all set for, oh shit, put on it tomorrow? Yeah, I'm kind of, either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm kind of switching on my schedule a bit. Lee, you can't tell me you're afraid to be the first. I mean, you've come pretty close to posting 18 plus shit as it is. Come on, man. You got to kick us off, right? So yeah, anyway, usual amount of videos this week, I'm sure. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I will look on in horror at the Discord. All right? All right. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. I appreciate it, Lee. I really do. I appreciate your restraint. And now I'm rescinding that restraint, I suppose. All right. You guys have a good one. Peace out.